Zaravan City, it's the place to be. Oh, Zaravan City, it's the place for me. I go down to the city. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go to this building with that little red triangle thing on top. That's where I'm gonna land. That way I don't have to cross the water.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
Whoops! Oh, balls first into a, what the fuck?
The
What the hell was that?
Is
That was
here.
right behind me. Oh, he landed. Yeah, he
Meerkat
missed me a
Mall.
million times and he swung like an asshole.
Let's watch him play some Call of Duty. That's gonna be the only gameplay I watch from him
I would have
today.
beat him just by doing that.
Oh, let's watch some Call of Duty. This is it's not the official beginning of the stream yet.
City song. That's very rude.
It's not officially started. This is just the introduction. It's where you watch the gameplay. We're doing it backwards.
Zaravan City.
Wow.
The Sidewinder.
I saw a couple of people tweeting that he was extra obnoxious today, so I'm very excited to see what we're actually talking about. And by excited, I mean I'm not. Are you guys ready to talk about Baldur's Gate 3?
How did I die instantly?
Fight's over, soldier.
He
Oh
had
wait, he
already
got clapped so
expended a
hard.
bunch
Look
of
at
his
this.
bullets. I fired. Wow, because the game lied. Did you see
The game lied. Okay, let's do some
He shot me
analysis.
first. I totally shot him first. I'm
Hold
like,
on.
Fuck this.
Hold on, Philip. He shot him first. Let's see, because I have the power to slow down time. I'm a superhero, you guys. So I can actually slow down time and see exactly what happened. So this is him playing the video game, right? We're watching at 0.5. The other guy missed. Dave is going around this side. He's still running. Hasn't started shooting yet. The other guy sees him, right? He starts aiming. By the time he has fully aimed down sights, right? By the time full ADS has reached, he's already been hit twice. Twice. I can even go like on 0.1 speed if you don't trust me. Let's go a full replay on the slowest thing imaginable, just so we can make a point, just so we can be extra petty. I love being extra petty. You might even say extra petty. Right? Sees the guy. We get ADS. He's already been shot twice. Get shot again. He shoots the guy once. You see, there's the hit marks. One hit mark. He shoots him again, I think, or misses. And then he just dies. So he just hit him twice, and by the time he hit him twice, the other guy killed him like in 3 shots.
Huh?
And then exactly the same thing happens on the kill cam.
How did I die instantly?
Fight's over.
Not
He had
instantly.
already expended a bunch.
You see, so it's the guy missing from the other side. Now he's coming on this side. He hit him immediately before he even had aimed, because he started firing from the hip.
Fire. Wow,
And then he just put him down.
because the game lied. Did you
The
see
game
that?
lied.
Huh?
Did you see that?
How did I
Why are you
die
playing games that lie, Phil?
Over, soldier.
He had already expended a bunch
Right, you
of
get
his
hit on
bullets.
this side. Now we get, this is the enemy POV. Here he hits. Before he even aimed down sights, we got a shot. Got a shot on target. Then he hits him again. This at least 2 times. Then he hits him again. You can see the enemy took damage, so DSP hit him. That makes sense. That matches. And then he gets a headshot. He gets a headshot and he puts him down. And that's it. There we go. Seems simple enough for me. And then we get this sound.
Oh, because the game lied. Did you see that?
The game lied, dude.
It said he shot me first. I totally shot him first on my screen.
What a
Fuck
baby
this.
man.
That was the
Let's watch
terrible
some more, you
connection.
guys.
You know what? Just let it end like that. Though. I don't want to waste time on a connection like that. It totally showed me firing on him first, and then on the kill cam, he fired on me first. Get the fuck out of here.
No, bro,
What a
shut the
piece of
fuck up.
garbage,
You didn't fire
smart,
first. You
right?
hadn't even finished aiming
What a
by the
waste of
time he
time.
shot you the first
Let
time,
me
you
join
dumb
a
fucking
different match
sack
and
of
hopefully the
shit.
connection's better. 'Cause can you
God damn it,
imagine
I'm
if I
already
get to
pissed
end
off.
and then I
I'm
lose
already
because
pissed
the
off.
connection
Is the
got
mic
bad?
better,
Look
by
at
the
that.
way? Should be. I fucked around with
Bullshit.
it a bunch. Should be better. And I'm a little further away from it too.
Wasted time.
So it should not flip or crop or whatever the fuck. Not even showing that it's clipping on my interface, which is good. Anyways, we can actually get started now.
That's it. Gulag King dethroned when it was a complete lag, which you could see on
We
the
can
kill
get
cam.
started. Let me just remove
You're
the
shooting
starting
on
soon
your
type of
screen,
thing.
And you're shooting
This is gonna be
instantly on his screen. He shot you first.
what
That's
I've
the
thought
insult.
about so far. This is just gonna be watching the pre-stream, and who knows if it's really fucking toxic and I get drunk. Maybe we can just do other stuff. We can watch some other videos or other DSP stuff, or who knows? Who knows? It's a live stream. Something interesting can happen at any point. So keep watching, you guys. Now let's skip to the point where his podcast begins. Of course, we have the power of skipping, which is super positive.
I felt bad telling you the mic sounded bad earlier, but it sounded like Rice Krispie treats. Much better now.
Yeah, I know
Thanks,
it.
boyfriend.
That's the thing. It's really hard to tell, and it's really hard to tell if it's the mic, if it's the way I plugged it, if it's the settings and everything. Hopefully, it works now. Yeah, there you go. Unless I listened to it after the fact, but I did like a test stream, a secret stream where I tested everything. Let me just turn the cam on. All right, I got some beer. I'm chilling. I went to see some of my relatives. They're chilling too. We had dinner. We ate pasta. Very nice. Super cool. Let's get into this. I'm going to be skipping through a bunch of the bullshit, but I'll try not to skip too much so we can still retain the authentic level 1 experience, which is basically a bunch of faces like this, and then maybe some smugness and toxicity in between. But we do need to get that experience. Okay, let's start from a little bit back. Created by Phil Bernelski.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Level 1 podcast. Happy holidays, and how you doing? Today's Saturday.
This is
the
how I'm
9th
doing.
of December 2023. I'm Darkside Phil. I welcome you here to the show. A more relaxed show today. What I mean by that is I do not have...
I'll just skip instead of putting it on high speed, because just listening to him on high speed is pointless and annoying unless I'm trying to get through small periods of time. Let's just skip through like the intro bullshit.
No, the big discussion that's happened around my content in the last 24 hours is that as a result...
I hated calling it a discussion. It really fucking irritates me.
Of the Game Awards and the result of all of you demanding for many months that I play Baldur's Gate 3. It is absolutely...
I love the gimmick of him acting like people were genuinely harassing him to play the game when it was just people asking him, "Hey Phil, are you gonna play the game? It's a big popular game. Are you gonna play it?" And that was it. I haven't seen anybody like actually terrorize him to play a video game.
Official. My Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough is starting on Monday. Okay, we announced this yesterday.
Wow,
on the
epic.
show.
You
That
finally
we
listened,
on
you
the
guys.
fly. I'll start playing Baldur's Gate 3 on Monday, and we'll see how it goes, all right? And like I said, I was going to approach it with an open mind. I was going to approach it not prejudging one way or the other, but instead giving it a fair shake. However, I do have a big announcement, all right? That I just want to get this out of the way right away, okay?
Oh, and we have another big announcement. He's like Tony Khan at this point, except he's broke. He's broke Tony Khan. He's just having a bunch of random announcements that none of them are really all that special.
This moment, all right, I have changed my mind, and we are not going to play Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh my
Instead,
god.
I've decided we're going to do a second full completionist run this time of Starfield New Game Plus, because I really feel like those guys at Bethesda, they put in a lot of time and effort into that game, and I just don't feel like that first run was representative of their true vision of what they were aspiring to do. I mean, come on, we didn't finish 2 of the faction quests, we didn't do half the companion missions, we're not going to see all the different...
Now, this joke, I'm not going to rewind it from the beginning. All of you can tell it wasn't funny. But the thing is that we all realized it wasn't funny the moment he started saying what the announcement was. We all kind of knew it wasn't funny. And then it just kept going on and on and on. It's like I'm watching a Brendan Schaub stand-up special or Amy Schumer. It's just, we all know it's not funny. It just goes on for way too long.
For New Game Plus twists and changes, so we absolutely have to do that first. 45 hours for a game like Starfield is just scratching the surface. We got to play this game at least 100 hours before we can really say we've experienced what it is that the game developers intended. So, but Baldur's Gate 3, I'm sorry.
But I do like the meme of you need to play Starfield for a certain amount of time to know if it's good or not. And that amount of time is usually like 40 hours. Yeah, you need to play for 40 hours. And then if you still thinks it's bad, then that means that you don't think it's bad because you played it for 40 hours. Who plays a 40-hour game that you know you don't like? Huh? It's like, I got you. You actually like Starfield. Admit it. Admit it. Say so.
It's just going to have to wait. All right? You're just going to have to wait a little longer. Maybe another couple years. And then maybe we'll play.
You know what I'm going to love? I would love if people start showing up and leaving comments on his podcast, taking this seriously. Or at least pretending that they take it seriously. It would be so funny.
3. Okay.
Like, you guys remember when Dick Stroke and Phil Vlogs made a parody review of DSP reviewing Elden Ring, where he hated it? And people took it for real. They thought it was actually real. Let me give you just a little tidbit. It was so good. Elden Ring. And it's called, like, the worst game ever. Yeah, the worst game I've ever played, Elden Ring PS4. It's a classic. And look at the like to dislike. He got, like, 370 dislikes. just from, like, reactionary people.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Darkside Phil. I've been on YouTube for the greater part of 8 years, covering pretty much every major release that I could.
Yeah, and he's using the introduction monologue to Homefront: The Revolution.
Ranging from console games that are huge AAA releases to small indie titles, the occasional PC release here and there, hell, even some handheld games. And in all the time that I've made videos...
Another Manchester United 3-0 loss to forking Bournemouth.
Bro, shut up.
Ten Hag is a comedic genius.
Bro, shut up. We lost at home, too. That shit was ass. We lost at home 3-0 to fucking Bournemouth. Get out of here.
Over 50...
Stop razzing me. But yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. Let's skip ahead a little bit. And then we have the text on screen. It's just like a perfect parody of the DSP review.
So there you have it. Of course, that's all true and not being joking or facetious in any way. Obviously, you know. No.
Well, clearly it's not joking or facetious, because if it was, then it would have been funny.
Obviously, that is the big discussion, is that after months of people asking, I am going to play Baldur's Gate 3 on Monday. I have no idea how it's going to go. All right, we're playing it on PS5 because that's where it was donated. I very well would have played it on Xbox if it was donated on Xbox. I don't really care either way. Although it was surprise dropped on Xbox on Thursday, so no one really knows how it performs on Xbox. Everyone was saying it runs really beautifully on PS5. I guess we'll see starting Monday, okay? Anyway, so before we get to the schedule and all of that, why don't we talk a little bit about yesterday and how the streams went? 'Cause I have a big update in regards to Street Fighter and stuff like that.
Why do we need to talk about this when he has a whole separate show talking about how the streams went? Why do we need to invade this show? Why does that actually need to happen? Bill, help me out on this one. Help me out.
And then once we're done talking about the past,
hey, what's up, Matt?
About the future.
Thanks for your wishes, man. Happy
wanna
holidays
do
to you
that.
too.
I'm down for whatever today. Like I said, it's more of an open show where we have options to do whatever people really feel like, as opposed to being focused in on we have to cover all these topics. Okay.
Right. We don't actually need to cover any topics because this seems like it's a lecture more than it's a podcast. I mean, a podcast covers topics too, but this just feels so artificial and unnatural.
So,
and of course, being just a single guy trying to have a podcast is hard enough. Being DSP, basically brain damaged, makes it much harder.
Yesterday's streams, as you know, on the podcast, I covered the Game Awards. Talked about it at length, fielded questions, giant segment about it, answered as much as I possibly could. And then people continuously came to my streams all day to ask me more about it, and I just kind of kept trying to redirect them back to the podcast. Like, if you have questions, literally, we did like 40 minutes on this on the podcast. Go check out the podcast. There's a giant Q&A about it. Hopefully it answers all your questions. So I'll do the same thing today. If you guys have questions about what I thought about the Game Awards or a specific topic, chances are it's addressed on the podcast. And FYI, Overpowered Boone has started putting up those AI
no.
timestamps again on the podcast.
Oh, fuck OP Boone. That's when I don't even know anything about the guy. I just know he exists and it pisses me off because he shits up his whole comment section every time with stuff that nobody engages
How
with.
positive style streams will Dave have with BG3 before the dents close their wallets and he hits them with the scorn segment?
Probably quite a bit because he's apparently a huge part of today's stream is about conditioning people to support Baldur's Gate 3. So if anything, I think it's gonna be supported, hugely supported, or at least at first. And it's gonna be, oh my god, you guys are loving this. You guys are loving the playthrough. It's gonna be like fake positivity.
Specifically, because people really liked them. People enjoyed having those timestamps on the, you know, hour
Big
and a
ups,
half plus
Mizzy
long
TDR.
podcast. They felt like it was of big use. So I asked him and he came back and did it
We
again.
need recap of the recap show he does every day.
Yeah, that's what we're getting. But the thing is that this recap is longer than the daily wrap. So when you think about it, it's entirely nonsensical.
He's doing them again. So if you're looking for a particular topic to be addressed, you might find it described
I'm not.
in a comment.
Oh, actually, yeah. Why doesn't he add the actual timestamps to the description so they can actually show on the timeline? Because he's too lazy, I guess. But it's somebody else is making the timestamps for him anyways.
On that video, please give it a look. Okay. Now,
He's that lazy. He's too lazy to like copy paste a bunch of text.
yesterday after the podcast,
Shameless.
we played RoboCop, and it was another 3 hours of development. We actually advanced the story a bit, and then we went into a whole.
And yeah, what kind of irritates me about people like OP Boone helping him out is like clearly the guy knows how to figure something out, you know, how to do the AI stuff, how to figure it out. He has some kind of a skill set. And you're using it to help this guy who is like the most ungrateful piece of shit on the planet. You learned something, you have a certain skill, and you're applying it to this guy who doesn't appreciate shit, who thinks like every time you do him a favor, it's actually him doing you the favor because he's allowing you to do this for him. Why the fuck would you do that? And to me, those people are idiots.
Whole new open world area, which was basically the base of a gang of bikers called the Vultures, something like that. Something Vultures.
Zero
Finally,
cares.
Armor pierce. Fighting
Zero fucks given right now.
Prominence. Now, no one got nerfed in this game. No one. So it's not like, oh, they made Ken worse and now everyone dropped him. But why would Ken have fallen out of prominence? I don't get that.
Imagine if he got like $35 including one min man on the premiere stream and just deaded the game after 3 hours, berating the dents and calling them worthless for weeks to come. Now that is what I want to see.
Look, I would like to see that too, but here's the thing. If he does that, he knows it's a huge troll victory. So even if he makes $5, he's going to pretend like it's the best thing ever. And that he's loving it and that it's awesome. Because otherwise, at any point, he thinks about the trolls way more than he thinks about his own fans. So he does a lot of things for his content purely to spite the trolls because he hates them so much. And less things to actually please the people enjoying his stuff.
I've also noticed so many more camis. Is there a reason?
Oh no, he's talking Street Fighter. This is instantly getting skipped. This is like, I am using all of my skip privileges to get through this. I hate it.
Online drops inputs and sucks.
And it drops inputs. Oh, apparently he played against some pro, like an actual pro, and he called him a bitch after the pro completely just like renovated his shit. The pro just he clapped his cheeks and then he called him a bitch. I guess he didn't know he was playing against a pro. Because usually when he recognizes somebody, he's in glazing mode. His mouth is wide open and his hands are in this following shape. They look exactly like this. If you know what I mean.
Which is true because it's shitty rollback netcode. But everyone loves it because they're stupid. I hate to say it, it's just ignorance.
Stupid.
Rollback netcode is not good.
Oh, so now Street Fighter 6 has bad netcode? But I thought it had the best netcode of any fighting game that came out this year. Well, I guess it's still not good enough for Phil.
Anyway, basically, last night, all right, I was curious how I was going to do. I was starting in 4-star diamond. My goal for the night was to hit 5-star diamond and to stay there, all right? I'm happy to report last night was
Why am I still watching this, dude? There's like a certain type of hypnosis, like actual hypnosis. I'm not even talking pignosis. When you listen to him talk about Street Fighter, and I just fucking zone out. I'm just like thinking about something else instantly. It's more like my brain is trying to protect me, and it's trying to prevent me from getting more damage than it already is.
really good
Like a self-defense mechanism.
night in Street Fighter 6. A lot of those iffy connections. B3%. It was 4-star.
Dude, no way. No way. He is still reading out win-loss ratios. He's still doing that. Is he even playing ranked?
Diamond 53%, and now this third session I got the 5-star diamond 63%. So
Oh yeah, he's playing ranked. At least he's playing ranked.
these are all because he
Wait, what?
53%, 56. He's sad truth is he has less options.
What a sad little man. That's all I can say. He's sitting there, he's looking at a little piece of paper. Yeah, I have like 53% win rate today, you guys, as he looks up to a camera in a blank empty room that's a mess of cables and mold. Just what a pathetic existence, honestly.
In situations. So if he gets bombarded by a rushdown character, he might be screwed. You know, but they're not full crossplay where I just play on 8. It's been a huge grind with every other character, and this character doesn't.
Oh my god, he's still talking about it.
He's hiding from high rank play. He's hiding because he knows he'll never be
Wait, what?
Dalsim, so he has to hide in casual play. And I very calmly explained to my audience, this is not the case. When you're playing a fighting game, what you need to do is you need to practice. If you never
Oh wow, look at this ear pick.
be good with Dalsim, so he has to hide in casual play. And I very
He has mastered the ear pick at this point. He does them almost seamlessly.
calmly
Look at
explained
this.
to my
Look at this
audience,
combo.
is not the case. When you're playing a fighting game, what you need to do.
Nice little pick with 2 fingers. We got a 2-finger ear pick combo. Look at this dude. He's doing stuff. This is like futuristic level of ear picking. This doesn't exist anymore. Or at least yet. Crazy. Look at this. Wow. And then we flick it off like he's Steph Curry on those jammies.
Practice. If you never practice, you'll never get to the point where now you have
It's so elegant, such technique.
memory execution, and you can do things regularly on the fly when needed in a match. Then you can start playing serious competitive matches.
So technically, what you're trying to say is that you're not good enough to play ranked. Is that how I'm supposed to take it? All this yapping and waffling came down to the fact that he's just not good enough to play ranked, which is cool. You can just say so.
But of course, these idiots have to talk shit and talk out of their asses and have no
What?
idea
Tell you that you're not good enough to play ranked?
what they're speaking of. They came on my streams and talked shit. So
Wow.
you're an idiot. You don't understand fighting games. This is how it goes. You have to practice. Then you go to the serious play, and then you can perform well. And literally,
The problem is not that you have to practice. The problem is that we are forced to sit here and watch you practice, which is I think practice is something you should do on your own time. I don't go in and watch NBA players practice because they just do it in private. They do it behind closed doors. I watch the fucking match when they ended practice and they show up for the actual entertainment.
all of it.
Why do I gotta sit here and watch him play and practice combos and just gin brain himself for an hour?
Those 3-4 sessions I
And
did
of course, I'm not watching it, but some people are. They have to.
casual prepared me for ranked. Since I hit ranked, I placed well, and now I'm progress every single time and getting better and better every single time I play. I'm learning matchups better. I got my corner combos down, my things I do on reaction. I'm reacting to drive impact way better now, right?
Wow, look at
really,
him.
I'm reacting to drive impact.
Bro, we don't give a fuck. Even if this was in June when the game first came out, we still wouldn't give a fuck. Not even his fans give a fuck about this. They've heard of this speech 1,000 times. But the really sad and desperate thing is that nobody else is willing to listen to this. He can't... You're, like... Let's say the DSP enjoyers, the people in his chat, are listening to this because they actually can't do anything about it. They got nothing else to listen to, right? They need to sit here and basically be forced to listen to him until they get to the actual part where he does something interesting.
It's way better than
I'm sure Cat doesn't give a fuck about that. I'm sure nobody else does because he doesn't talk to anybody in real life. I'm not even exaggerating this. He doesn't actually have conversations with people in person. that are not a part of his streams or a part of his internet life.
I used to. And
Because there's nobody left.
you know what I'm curious about? I wonder when I go back to other characters, because eventually I will. I'll probably go back to Blanca first and then others. Will I react to Drive Impact even better with those characters too? Because now I'm so used to reading. If you need to read it when you play Dalsim, maybe I'll be. I played it like so, and it wasn't fun, and he melted me. But like, I don't know the good weapons yet in Warzone. I have to learn that.
There we go.
Now, so new weapons, you got to figure this shit out, right?
Of course, we play the meta scrub. He is the meta scrub. Because he looks at the meta and he's like, what are the good weapons, dude? And he goes and takes it and then dies 2 minutes later. Because he's not actually good at the game. He just hopes that getting the good gear is going to make him good at the game. And it doesn't. Surprise, surprise.
So, I did pretty good. Surprisingly good. I wasn't expecting to do that well. So today, will I do better? Today, will I have my first Warzone win? It's probable. It's possible and probable. It may not happen. Keep in mind that this came out Wednesday. I played it Wednesday. That's it. It's now Saturday. So there's some people, these tryhards, who literally have sat there just fucking playing Warzone nonstop with nothing else to do in their lives for 3 days. So they probably already memorized every single hideout spot, every single place.
Bro, what the fuck? Of course. The people always, this is the DSP gimmick. Whenever somebody is good at a video game, you depict them as an incel, no life, who only plays that specific video game, and that's how they beat you. They cannot possibly just be good at the game. They can't possibly outplay you. They need to be the lowest fucking form of life and constantly play this video game, be obsessed with it, just so they can beat them.
Place to go on the map. They know everything.
They know everything.
The best loadouts. They've already fucking.
And I think in any video game fan base or player base, there's like 1% of people that are actually like this, or let's say 3 or 5%. It's a very negligible percentage.
The game enough, but they know everything. It's kind of
everybody else is just playing the game normally.
Stupid. Like one of the things I don't know for the custom loadout drop, I don't know what's good. Like I have a Holger that I customized. I don't know if the Holger assault rifle is good. I have no idea.
Why don't you figure it out?
I need recommendations from the audience. I hope that you guys today, who maybe have been paying attention to Warzone,
there you go,
hangout session, than a serious gameplay session.
And this is one of the things and one of the primary reasons I'm so irritated by him is like whenever somebody else is successful in any kind of way, their success needs to be downplayed to extreme extents, right? If somebody is successful on YouTube, that's because they're a shill, that's because their viewers are children, because they're clickbaiting, and so on. When somebody is successful in a video game is because they have no life and nothing else going on in life. But when he is successful, he is like the greatest. When he is successful, his success is exaggerated to insane lengths. He achieved something, he became master at Street Fighter. His master in Street Fighter means more than anybody else's master that's ever existed. Because he had to suffer for it, right? He went through this whole saga. And it's just insufferable.
What I mean by that with these...
And he does that shit for, like, petty things, too. This thing right now is super petty. Right now, he's just talking about somebody beating him in Call of Duty. And, like, if you've played Call of Duty, you're gonna die 1,000 times. You don't even have time to think about who killed you or why you died. People just fucking kill you sometimes. You just move on.
Battle Royales is... You have to run around and loot a lot. You have to, upgrade. You have to
blah, blah, blah.
Actually, Reflection just said the BAS or Boss B battle rifle is apparently OP. It's a full auto battle rifle. Okay.
Like a boss.
Okay. Because last time I was literally avoiding loadout drops. They were all around me, and I avoided them. Because I didn't even know if that loadout that I grabbed was great. Just like and want to play and watch. I don't want to be playing stuff for me. It's for us. Right? So I was a little nervous there. And support, at first, was actually very slow. And then all of a sudden, in like the last hour and a half, a bunch of people showed up and supported the stream in a big way, and ended up being a very successful first stream of it.
Is it possible that they supported because he begged his ass off? I actually don't remember, because I didn't see it. I don't even know which stream he's talking about. Probably the late stream. I don't know.
But it was all kind of like in the last hour and a half. So I don't know. I don't know if that's a good sign.
I don't really trust
him. I have no idea. I guess we'll see how it goes today. Now, Warzone, I will keep in the rotation as much as you guys want it. Call of Duty, only ever playing. They allow me to relax and not have to worry about serious progress in gameplay.
Oh, hold on. Here we're talking about some schedule schizophrenia.
On the late stream, it is the return of the late night chill, which I'm very happy for. I love the late night chill streams. They allow me to relax and not have to worry about serious progress in gameplay.
Relax from what? Playing casual video games on the easiest difficulty? Or on the normal difficulty, which nowadays is kind of the easiest. What does he need to relax from? And that's why he's making like late night chill sessions. To relax from playing video games and focusing on completing them? Wow, what a stressed out guy.
Especially when I'm playing a game that's not particularly too difficult. And right now that game for me is Like a Dragon Gaiden. I've very much enjoyed this playthrough. At this point, I want to say we're probably 15 plus hours into the game. Yeah, we're 16 hours in. And we have done a tremendous, absolutely tremendous amount of side content. Like 8 plus hours of side content.
Zero fucks.
Come on. Stuff like
Zero fucks given.
Now, because he does that, he do a whole react.
But hold on, now he's crying about something.
It's just too much.
Because now we're gonna get misrepresentation of what somebody else said, so you know it's gonna be good.
He needs to do more variety of content. He needs to break it up. He needs to have different stuff going on. So I started doing a podcast, and people complain, that's not what we meant. We want other content. Why don't you react to stuff like everyone else does? Everyone does react streams. Why don't...
What did you say at the time, Phil? What did you say at the time? Oh, react is the lowest form of content, blah, 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 yada, yada.
Why don't you react to stuff like everyone else? So I said, okay.
Hey, big ups, Alex B. Yeah, I hope you're happy with your membership, dude. I try and show up when I can, because later this month I'm probably not gonna be here around, so I'm gonna try and stream whenever I have time.
Let's do a whole react channel. DSP reacts. Let's have a weekly react show. Let's have long form reacts. I'll do movie reviews. We'll do all that. And then people say, oh no. Now, because he does that, he takes away from the gameplay.
Yeah, but you know that this is different people saying those things, right? He thinks that his audience has a unanimous voice, and they have an opinion that all of them agree on, which is absolutely impossible. And even more so in his chat, because half of the people are low-key, you know, don't actually like him.
So now there's not enough gameplay. Now he takes him too long to get through games. And it's like...
Well, yeah, that is true. And now he's picking his ears again. I hope... has somebody ever asked him why he keeps doing it and why it's so obvious that he's wiping it off on his pajamas? I can probably edit like a 5 to 10 minute compilation of him doing it. It's going to be a bitch to actually find, but I can technically do it.
You can't have it both ways. It's either you want all gameplay or you want a mix. Personally, I actually enjoy having the day where I break stuff up. I do. It kind of gives me a middle point in my week to have a different kind of a day. And it allows me to branch out and do other stuff. Like coming up, I'm going to be reviewing Gremlins. Yeah, I want to review the movie
Whoa,
Gremlins.
I'm so excited. What is it, from the 80s?
It's a movie I've seen a zillion times growing up. It's for me the original.
Oh, and these reviews, they're not even like movie reviews. It's just like him reminiscing on his childhood. He's not even like, it's not about the movies. Because his National Lampoon something movie review, that has like 5 minutes of it just talking about what he used to do as a kid. It's like, imagine you stumble on somebody fucking review of a movie. First of all, it's a movie from a long time ago. And then you start listening to it and it's just his fucking story. That's kind of like when you look up a recipe on the internet and the first half of the recipe is just the person's story of how they know about the recipe and what they used to cook with their grandma as a kid. It's like, I don't give a fuck. Just tell me how to make this.
Horror Christmas movie before they started making all these other crap.
WTF is going on with his beard?
Nothing unusual. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe you haven't seen him in a while. But it's half just gray because, you know, he's getting older, you guys. And then the other half is just patchy.
Over horror Christmas movies.
His mustache doesn't... It's like a couple of pixels where his mustache doesn't connect with his goatee. And once you notice it, you cannot unnotice it.
The original one.
It's like it's dripping down. His mustache is dripping down into his goatee. It's disgusting.
I want to review it. I think that would be a great review. I can't wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow is my weekly show, DSP versus the Internet. This is the show where members of my channel, DSP Reacts, submit clips, and I watch and react to them. And it's great right now, since we're in the middle of the holiday season. A lot of these clips are Christmas related and stuff, and it's fun. It's very fun. I'm having a great time with this show right now. I loved it all October month for Halloween, and I'm loving it right now for Christmas. It's a great thing.
Good for you.
So, I'm excited. I hope you'll check it out. If you're someone who watches all my stuff here and you haven't given the channel a look yet, I urge that you should. Right now is actually some of the best content.
Well, look, if you're someone who watches all of the stuff here, you already know about the channel because he plugs himself every single day. So you've probably given him a chance and you didn't like it.
I feel on that channel.
Nah, shit sucks, man.
And that'll be my first.
And what's even funnier is that he thinks this is him trying. That other channel is him actually trying to put out content.
Tomorrow, reacting to clips.
And it's even more low effort than KO Gaming.
PSP versus the internet. No late stream tomorrow night. Now, normally this would not happen. Normally, I would have late streams every night, and it's a rarity that I don't have one. Already, we didn't have one last Sunday. Here's what's happened, okay? So last Sunday, I filmed
we got Patreon
videos for patrons. I had 2 hour-long videos that I recorded for Slayer. One of them he got. One of them corrupted.
Oh my god.
And that really sucks. I tried everything to save this video.
Oh man, he must have been so pissed. Cause I'm sure 1000%, he hates doing the Slayer react videos. He actually absolutely fucking hates it. And he recorded like what, 2 hours? He said 2 1-hour-long videos and one of them corrupted. He must have been pissed.
It won't be saved. It just will not be played. I tried.
And I've actually never had OBS corrupt any video. I don't know how he's recording them. I don't know what version of OBS he's using. I have no idea how this happened. I've never had a single video corrupted by OBS.
I ran it through programs that are supposed to fix corrupted videos. Nothing works. It's fucked up. So that really stinks.
Hold on, did he say 2 1-hour videos or something else?
Every night, acting the clips, have recorded for Slayer. Last Sunday. Here's what's happened, okay? So last Sunday, I filmed private react videos for patrons. I had 2 hour-long videos that I recorded for Slayer.
Yeah, 2 hour-long videos. Literal, like, 2 hours worth of videos.
And video as well. Supposed to fix corrupted videos. Corrupted. Alright? And that really sucks. I tried everything to save this video. It won't be saved. It just will not be played. I tried to
so you got to do it again, huh?
Programs that are supposed to fix corrupted videos. Nothing works. It's fucked up. So that really stinks. But in addition, someone else actually wanted to get a private react video as well.
Oh, it's someone else.
I said, you know what? It kind of works out. I already have to redo an hour-long video for someone else. So I can do both videos together. And because now I have to do that tomorrow night, I can now film my review of Gremlins. There you go. So I can actually do a bunch of work tomorrow night.
A bunch of work.
Stream, but I can get a lot of work done. And I'll tell you, this is a great opportunity that I can...
The dude is like, oh man, I'm gonna do so much work watching videos that I get paid $50 per video for.
Can actually run through and get a lot of work done. So I'm happy for this. And I hope that, you understand. Sorry I can't do a late stream tomorrow night. It sucks. I know I want to be here, but what can you do? Got other stuff I got to do. I'll get it done. And this should be it. There should be no more interruptions this month. All the stuff should be normal after this. I mean, keep in mind around Christmas, there's a couple, weird days there because of the Christmas holiday. But for the most part, everything else should be business as usual. There should be double stream days and everything. No more dropping of a stream here.
Double work, double work. And he's picking his ears like wild. To the point where I don't even want to attract attention to it anymore. So but it's actually unhinged today. Left hand, right hand. It always gets wiped on the pajamas.
It will be Baldur's Gate 3 premiering right here on DSP Gaming. First stream ever since people have hyped this game up so much.
Oh, and now we're getting into probably like the main segment of this whole podcast. Because now we get into the Baldur's Gate 3 discussion. And if you happen to like the game, too bad. You're about to start hating it. Because this dude is going to ruin the word Baldur's Gate for every fucking body who is alive, who hasn't played the game yet or played the game. Because he hates the game. He doesn't want to play it. People want him to play it, so he is instantly seeing the dollar signs. And if you like the game, skip these segments. I would say maybe you're going to like the actual gameplay, but these segments, they're going to fucking piss you off.
For it so much, I'm expecting that Monday's premiere stream of Baldur's Gate 3 will be my most attended gameplay stream of the year.
Look at this.
I'm not kidding.
Super hype. He hypes himself so hard for this.
For the amount of hype that people put behind this game, the amount that they've kissed its butt, saying it's the best game of the year, I absolutely need to play it. You must play it. If you don't play it, you're doing yourself a disservice. You're doing the viewers a disservice. You're doing your countdowns a disservice. You must play the game. And I'm finally listening to all of you, and I'm doing what you want. This should be my most attended, most hyped stream of the year this coming Monday.
Let me just check. Baldur's Gate 3 release date. What I'm gonna look up. August the 3rd, 2023. Sir, August, September, October, November. Sir Burnell, you're actually 4 months late. So shut your bitch ass up. Don't expect that much. What the fuck is this guy on? 4 months
Equals
later.
watching YT videos and playing games.
Yeah, that's work. Well, I guess that is his job, and he's terrible at it.
When Baldur's Gate 3...
So this dude, he's already like challenging people to show up, but he's 4 months late. It's not special anymore. Literally. It came out, people played it, there was super hype, and now they're just doing something else. You're expecting them to be hyped just because fucking Phil is hyped now? 4 months later?
premieres.
Get him out of
Not
here.
what happened. If everyone says it's the best game ever, then where is everybody?
Well, you're late.
Right? So
Yeah.
we're going to see...
Why don't you play the best game from 1998 and expect 1,000 people to show up? Because it's the best game. Why doesn't he play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas? One of the best games of 2005, 2006. Yeah, and expect like 1,000 people to show up.
what happens this Monday. Put your money where your mouth is, as they say.
Oh, yeah, he's challenging people to show up. He's straight up challenging people. If you like this game, come watch my stream, give me money. Like, does he think this is gonna work on?
Year people wanted this game, you better show up. You better show up for this stream, seriously, because if I play this game, all of a sudden attendance is tiny. It's like, well, then what?
You
the hell
better
is this?
show up, or
Right?
what? Or what?
All year you're all screaming for it. What was that? The silent majority, right? Is it the quiet minority or the loud minority? What was it? Who is it? Who is screaming for this game? Hopefully the people show up. I don't know. I hope so. I really hope that it'll end up being a great stream of people hanging out and saying, finally Phil's playing it. You know, I love that. I love that. And the thing is, the problem is we don't get that much anymore. Did you notice that? A lot, even the biggest releases of the year.
What is he
you don't
talking
really
about?
Get that hype feeling anymore. You just don't.
You
Those
don't?
hype days are kind of over.
This dude hypes up games for like 6 months. Do you remember how long he hyped up Elden Ring? And leading up to Elden Ring, he had what he called Elden Week, where he would review every single Bloodborne, Souls-like game. And just like every fucking day. He's like a massive hype beast. But you can also, surprisingly so, find clips of him talking about how hype sucks and you should never be hyped and that he hates hype. And now he's talking about how much he misses hype. Like, make up your mind.
Where everyone's like super excited. Like, I truly feel like the next super hype game that I'll probably play is probably arguably going to be maybe Final Fantasy VII. And then after that, maybe GTA 6. I don't even know. You know what I mean? Like, you don't get those feelings anymore.
Yeah, you actually do a lot. You don't, because you don't like video games, but people do. I was hyped for a bunch of games I didn't even like all that much this year. I was hyped for Spider-Man 2. I think it's just fine. I was hyped for Assassin's Creed Mirage. I think it's a little bit less than fine. It's pretty mediocre. There was some other games that I got this year that I was kind of alright hyped for. I was excited for. I wasn't losing my mind, but I had some kind of excitement. I was excited for Dead Island 2, and I like that one. And I'm just like kind of a casual gamer. I'm not even that hardcore.
You don't. It's kind of like...
Yeah, people were excited for Tears of the Kingdom. People were excited for Resident Evil 4. Remember Resident Evil 4? Hell yeah.
Even when you get hyped for a game, half the time the game's deflating and not that good. So you get so excited over something for what? And then it's kind of, it's disappointing. And I'll be honest, yes, there are times when I get excited, but then what happens is these games get spoiled all over the internet early, and the whole feeling of that day one hype is ruined, right? In the case of Baldur's Gate 3, this game's been out since August, all right? So everyone already knows the plot except me, right? Like, there's no excuses here, right? There really is no excuses. This is,
What do you mean no
see.
excuses?
Let's see together.
What do you mean no excuses? As to what? No excuses for people to show up to his stream? Yeah, I think there's an excuse, and it's called I don't fucking want to. There's an excuse called I don't give a fuck. That is a perfectly valid excuse for anybody's stream. For my stream, for his stream, anyone's stream. You don't have to actually do anything.
If this game is all
Hey, big ups, Kaluth, man. Big ups for the 5 gifts and for the membership you got, man. Thank you.
it's cracked up to be based on what everyone's yelled at me about for the last 4 months. And
They yelled at him.
Yelled at me.
They abused him. He got harassed. He got sent death threats because he didn't play Baldur's Gate 3. No, actually, none of this happened. Actually, what really happened was people asked him very politely if he's going to play it, and he raged at them. And there's multiple clips of it, by the way, because I've seen him. I've restreamed the pre-stream when this shit has happened to him.
Like,
it's actually provably wrong.
Phil, I respectfully ask that could you play Baldur's Gate 3, because I really feel that it's a good game and you're really it wasn't.
What
like
is this
that.
bitch
Like,
voice?
Phil, you're an asshole. You're not playing the big game of the year. You're a complete idiot. You're playing every other fucking game. You're a loser. You're not going to play the best
Right.
game. Nothing you do matters. None of these other playthroughs matter. Your game of the year awards won't matter because you haven't played Baldur's Gate 3. Why don't you listen to your fans? What the fuck is your problem? I'm serious.
First of all, there was no lies detected. All of this was absolutely true. I couldn't have put it better myself. But it actually didn't happen. That's the trick. That's the hook. It actually didn't happen.
That's the kind of attitude I've gotten for the last 4 months from some certain people. So now I'm going to see. All right? So yes, I mean it. This Monday, I am ready. I am actually approaching this playthrough as the hypest playthrough.
Oh, he's finally ready,
right?
guys. Finally.
I feel like a lot of games that should have been hyped this year weren't. And then some games that we had.
How much debt do you think he's in now, along with the new total sunk in WWE champs? Do you think he'll eventually be found out and taken to court?
Here's the thing. As for the second question, I don't think so. I think he's gonna keep getting away with it because his dark side Phil. He just gets lucky like that. But how much debt? I actually don't think he really has any new debt. That. Yeah, I don't think he does. But he barely is floating on right now. He's barely holding on. Like, he's probably got no savings, just getting day by day. Because there was some days last week when he was looking really, really pressured. Like, it was, I think before his day off, he was looking really stressed out. Like, he really needed that fix. He was begging like crazy, too. So, yeah, there's times when he looks unhinged and he's begging like wild. And I don't think he has any kind of savings, any kind of stability.
No expectations over great. Like Lies of P.
Super desperate.
Super sleeper hit. I couldn't believe how good it was, right? But in this case, this is what everyone is saying is the best game. And I don't want to hear, see, here's the more bullshit again. It's 4 months old. It's old news now. Fuck you. No, really. Fuck you.
Why? When it was new, he talked mad shit about it.
Because an RPG that's supposed to be one of the best, if not the best of all time, where they listen to all the fans through development, where it just won Game of the Year, that game has hype behind it. It doesn't matter if I played it on day one or now, it should still be good. If you're telling me this game was only good 4 months ago, then it's
No. Here's the catch. The catch is the guy is not saying the game is not good anymore because the game is still good because it's the same game. He's saying that expecting insane amounts of hype for a game that every influencer that is worth anything has already played is unreasonable because it's 4 months later. It's not about the game quality, it's about your fucking expectation, you little piece of shit.
a good game. That means it was only good
because he just came off a fucking segment talking about how he wants this to be the hypest stream he's done all fucking year.
Hype, and you've proven my point. So there you go. Either it's good forever or it's not good at all. What's it going to be? We're going to find out on Monday.
Oh, man, this dude, if there was anybody to actually call him out on his podcast, if he had a co-host, he would be quiet the whole fucking time. This dude would destroy him.
Let's find out.
Insane.
I'm ready now.
It will be insane. Because, like, all his points are so fucking flimsy. They're so weak points. All of the points. Because it's just him making a point requires him to misrepresent what somebody said. It requires him to jump to some extreme situation where what he's saying makes sense. which is it always has to be an extreme. And it's just, if he had some opposition, he would be destroyed. And we got evidence of that whenever he used to go on old radio shows. You can watch the Dead Sea Scrolls for that. Or whenever he used to, you know, he did the side scrollers interview.
Okay. Excuse me.
And now we get the
Why is there so much anger?
fakest
It's not
fucking
really
laugh in
anger.
existence.
It's, let me put it this way. It's just, after all the shit that people just put me through for 4 months, basically now that I'm going to do it, it better be worth all that frustration you put me through for
What does
4
that
months. You
mean?
understand what I mean?
Better be worth as in what? Give him money?
Like,
You better pay me for it.
dicks.
Or what? Or what's gonna happen? He's gonna stop playing it and cry about it? Well, that I would love to see that.
People were outright dicks. In
Yeah, he didn't even pay for the game. It was donated. He didn't even pay for it.
After 5 months of everyone playing, watching and beating the game and praising the game, he's finally ready. Now come watch and give money or else.
Right. This is it. This is it. 5 months. Everybody played it. Everybody who cared about it played it. They saw all the endings. They saw all the Easter eggs. They saw everything. They did everything. And now, Phil, I am ready now. I am ready for my close-up. And now everybody needs to look to him. And loud applause.
Chat constantly to me.
Some
Every
bullshit.
fucking game that I played, why aren't you playing Baldur's Gate 3? And I would explain why not. It's not time yet. There's too many other releases coming out. You know, we don't have a gap in the schedule to play it yet. Doesn't matter. Just play Baldur's Gate 3. It was ridiculous, the attitudes I saw. So,
You pissed me off. I'm going to light up a
I
cigarette.
want you to understand that even though I'm going into it, you know, talking like that, the game itself...
Like, yeah, I saw a couple of clips of people saying that this is super fucking obnoxious podcast. I didn't know it was that bad.
I'm going to judge on its own merits. I'm not going to be biased against the game because people were dicks. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to actually judge the game on its own merits, and we're going to see. All right? So, let's see what happens. All right? Let's judge it for fairly, and I hope that it ends up being a great playthrough starting on Monday. And then Monday night, see, Monday's going to be hype. Not only do we have the premiere of Baldur's Gate 3 on Monday, then we got Street Fighter 6, where it looks like I'm going to hit Master with Dalsim that same night. So that's going to be like an ultra hype game, a doubled on hype game of Baldur's Gate and Street Fighter, right? So there you go. Tuesday, mainstream will be RoboCop, and Tuesday night will be more Like a Dragon Gaiden.
Hey, RoboCop.
Okay.
I haven't seen a single frame of him playing RoboCop. I think that game is all right. It kind of looks fine. I've seen some gameplay of it. People seem to enjoy it. So, shout out to RoboCop. Or as Jade would call it, Roboop.
Wednesday, more Baldur's Gate 3, and then Wednesday night's up in the air. Like I said, if today's stream of Warzone goes well, and people are wanting more, right? As you know, people show up, they engage, they support. Hey, I want more Warzone. I'll do it again Wednesday night. I'm down for that, okay? But if this stream doesn't do so well, and already it's kind of died out, well, then we got to figure out what we want to do Wednesday night. Do we want more Street Fighter right away? You know, do we... All right here on this, let's judge.
What are we going to
fairly
do,
on
big?
Monday. Let's get excited for this week.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
let's get
excited for the rest
excited.
of this week, okay? Now, a few other quick things. Remember, 2 big events are going on right here on this channel. Event number 1,
2 big
nominations
events?
for the Christmas Marathon.
Oh,
And
man,
since I-
how the fuck is that an event? Nominations. So you vote on a poll. This is an epic screenshot, by the way. Make sure to shoot this one for all your edits. Because he looks like a blow-up doll with the little fish lips. Oh, man, blow-up side Phil.
already playing Baldur's Gate 3, that game is now null and void.
He's giving you a super soyed up face.
That game's already happening, so all those nominations for Baldur's Gate 3, we don't need them anymore, okay? So how do you nominate games for my upcoming Christmas Marathon? Type exclamation point Christmas into the chat right now for the
Exclamation
link. Or
Christmas.
if you're a member, there's actually a members-only Christmas drink. I have various different drinks. I'll probably have some eggnog, maybe some whiskey, stuff like that I'll be sipping on all day long. To try out some panel, you get priority to select a game, and then 2 games will be selected by me smacking the crap out of my microphone.
Stop
Two
doing
games
that, bro.
will be selected by the common viewers in their thread. All right, so there's 2 threads, the members-only thread and the open thread. Please nominate games right now. Keep nominating, and what I'm going to do for the next week to week and a half, those nominations will be rolling. And then a poll will hit. The members will be picking a game by themselves. The most nominated game in the members thread will be a game that we play during the Christmas Marathon no matter what, okay? The other people, the open nominations, that's going to be a poll. So we're going to narrow it down, and then the games that are most
Yeah, he's acting like drinking is special. I drink all the time. I don't get any praise for it. Come on, you guys. I'm almost going to become an alcoholic now. I don't get any praise. Please praise me whenever I drink.
Nominated, we're gonna have a
Or should I just brag about it when I drink? Oh, you guys, tonight I'm drinking beer, you guys. Put your money where your mouth is. You know what I mean? It better be worth it.
poll. You guys will vote in the top 2 games. We'll make it. So just think about this.
It's great, it's the real RoboCop 3 movie we wanted.
I haven't really seen him. I just saw the end scene to the first one because it's fantastic. When he hits the guy with the car and the guy just melts. It's so fucking good.
Level 1 podcast, right?
Yeah, thank you, Vicious. Please call me the best drinker. I can at any point I can pick up a glass and drink on a professional level, you guys.
Then there's probably going to be a little bit intro festive segment, me drinking, talking with you guys. Then we start playing a game, right? Then we probably jump to another game. Then we have some food. Then we have another game.
I think I'm one of the best overall alcoholics in the country.
Treat or something at the end. It's gonna be a fun marathon with me dressed up and everything. It's always a good time.
I can go shot for shot with any other alcoholic degenerate.
Everyone's holly and jolly. And if you say why the 23rd, well, because I figure having it on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, a lot of people wouldn't be able to show up because they're celebrating with their own family and friends. So I said let's do it one day before. But I will be here on Christmas Eve.
Hey, Phoenix Gray, I can answer your question. So the question is, he admitted he was an alcoholic before too, so why is he taking donos to drink is beyond me. Because he's still an alcoholic. That is the spoiler. That is actually the spoiler. He's still an alcoholic.
Only for one special...
He just kind of convinced himself he's not, because he's not drinking as much as he used to be, which is basically all the time.
Stream, and what that's going to be is a Christmas Eve tier maker where we're going to rank Christmas specials and Christmas movies against themselves. We haven't done a tier maker in many, many months. So we're going to do a special one ranking all this Christmas celebration stuff against itself. That'll be fun. And then just kind of hanging out for a stream. Nothing major, no real gameplay unless you guys really demand some kind of gameplay. I think it'll be a more casual stream. I'm not here on Christmas Day, okay? But I come back the day after, so. Okay, so that is the deal for this month. Now, the other thing, and this is after Christmas, my year-end series, which is my Game of the Year awards and my most disappointing Games of the Year countdowns, will be happening probably...
Oh, did Derich get a shout-out for the tier list? Is he making that one?
First week of January. But what I need you guys...
Oh, what happened with the Halloween tier list that he made?
...to do, I need you to nominate your favorite playthroughs of this year. What does that mean? It might not be a game that's a Game of the Year contender, but it could be a game that I played that you absolutely loved. Well, I need you to nominate those games in the best of 2023 countdown. So please do so. How do you do that? Type exclamation point best of 2023.
That's a huge command.
In the chat, please go in there and post up your favorite playthroughs. We're gonna have a poll at the end of the year, like after Christmas. I'll put up that.
Hey,
poll.
what's up, all the raiders for the tractor beam? What's up, beamers? What's up, gamers? You've probably seen this, so it's just a rerun. But by the way, hey, we got another juicy blow-up doll face, but this one is less excited, so I don't know if you want to screenshot this one. This one, he seems like this is the after you use the blow-up doll.
You guys will vote on that to determine what the best playthroughs of the year was, and that's going to be a third special countdown we're going to do at the end of the year, and that one's all determined by you, okay? If you're not here live on stream, you can look at the community tab of the channel.
Yeah, this is getting skipped.
Coming up, the festive vibes continue. I'm excited. Happy holidays, everyone, obviously. Back from me losing that week of work at the end of October because I was so sick, and it took a while to get the momentum back.
Oh my god.
I feel like the momentum's
just like it's closing into 2 months, and he's talking about momentum he lost in October.
Come back. Streams are getting good attendance, good support, everything's good. But the one thing we're having problems with is this right here. Maintaining members. Alright? So the other day...
But bro, wasn't the gimmick to stay above 500? And that's what... Because he was talking about this so much. I just want to stay above 500, you guys. As long as we keep it above 500, it's good. And now it's a problem that he's under 600. It's almost like the goalpost just keeps moving. Almost like that. I don't know what happened, you guys.
We got over 60 members in a day. There was a giant member bomb, and then another member bomb, and people were joining. It was very, very generous, and everyone was happy. Everyone was so happy. And then what happened was we had over 620.
I wonder who was the happiest of them all.
I had my day off. Okay, I come back yesterday. 40 plus memberships expired, and I'm like, oh my
no,
God. Like,
we need another bomb.
It's very tough right now to maintain any kind of level of memberships on the channel. You guys know all the benefits you get for being a member. access to a ridiculous amount of emotes.
You guys know all the benefits, but I'm gonna repeat them anyways.
A cool chat crown badge to show how special events like this. Please consider joining. If you're someone who likes this channel and wants to support it, please consider gifting memberships to the channel. 'Tis the season, as they say.
Who is they? 'Tis the season of what? 'Tis the season? What the fuck does that mean? Sure. How is that supposed to make me donate or send you memberships?
And many people would be very happy to receive a gifted membership this time of year and be able to use
'Tis
it
the
for
season,
all
as they
game
say.
Playthroughs and special
Sure, bro.
streams coming up. They would very much
Sure.
appreciate that. So please consider it. Thanks in advance.
So
as you can
dumb.
see. Being that I'm doing a double streaming day today, I would hope we could hit 600 members by the end of the day. All right. Yesterday we got about 4 new members, so it'd be great to get more momentum than that. And again, if you're thinking of supporting the channel, that's a great way to do it.
Nice sip, open bottle, no cap.
The other way to support this channel, tips. Trying to hit the tier 1 tips goal every stream. All right. And being that tomorrow is going to...
It's so pathetic the way he points to it. It's literally like a beggar shaking the can. You know, they want to bring attention to you giving him money. This is his version of shaking the can. Is pointing down to the number. It's literally it. That's it.
Be the day when I'm only here today. It would be great if I could have a good day today. So
Oh,
this
dude.
tier 1 tips goal or exceed it, but hitting it would be the goal. That would be absolutely amazing.
Shaking the can.
Please consider tipping or gifting memberships today. Those are the best ways to support the channel today. Okay, fair enough. All right, now let's go ahead and let's do a couple quick shout outs first of all.
All right.
And then we'll determine what you guys want to do.
I really hope we're done with the Baldur's Gate segment, because that was insufferable enough.
It's already almost noon. I get the feeling we're not going to have enough time to do suggestion box today, but maybe we could just do some open Q&A. We'll see what you guys want to talk about.
But he can still do the suggestion box instead of Q&A, because Q&A is done just to fill the time, right? There's no other reason why he would do it, because it's not... It's just a segment that he uses to like waste everybody's time. He can just do the suggestion box instead. Why not?
Getting the shout outs. First shout out of the day is from Internal Napalm. Happy holidays, sir. It's good to see you here. 30 months as a member. And he says, happy weekend. Any plans to check out the Ragnarok DLC? You know, so here's how my wife and I reacted, right? When we're watching the Game Awards. We see Kratos walk on screen. We're like,
oh wow, I need this one. I need this one.
So here's
this is like peak soy face.
Here's how my wife and I reacted, right? When we're watching the Game Awards. We see Kratos walk on screen. We're like,
this is the faces I was making during the interview. I was like that kind of shit. The fucking soy jack face. Oh, dude. What is wrong with his tongue too? It looks super swollen and pale. Pale Tail Jin.
We thought it was the next God of War game already. We're like, holy shit, already? Only a year and they're announcing the next God of War. This is absolutely outstanding. We start to freak out. Then all of a sudden it starts showing combat. We're like, wait a minute. No, this looks like God of War Ragnarok.
Yeah.
It looks exactly like
What were you thinking? Did you think they were going to release like a God of War 3?
So we're wondering, what is this?
During the Game Awards? Or at least like announce it or give you like a gameplay trailer or something.
And then they say DLC and we're like, oh, a story-based DLC? And then they show it's literally just combat.
Oh, that's a good question, Carl. I wonder if he saw the super chat telling him to get a job. Not that I think he would be impressed, but the chat on the Game Awards was moving so fast. I'm surprised that I saw the super chat. I saw it kind of accidentally.
It's going to be a few lines of dialogue, tiny bit of story, and just basically going to...
Because their chat was going crazy. You couldn't even see it unless you click on the top of the chat and you open up the super chat.
Monsters, maybe a couple bosses. There's nothing to it. There's no substance. It's just a bunch of extra gameplay. Maybe this was supposed to be something in the game. They didn't figure out how to fit it in, so they cut it, and now they're just releasing it for free a year later.
Or maybe it's just a DLC, so you can go back and play the game again and enjoy the DLC. Maybe do I don't know, a new game plus. Is just a way to get you back to playing the game.
Gonna mosh till I'm chair bounds like Jade at Lil Darky.
Hell yeah. I don't know what Lil Darky is, but I assume it's like super hype. You got a name like Lil Darky, you got to put on an awesome mosh pit, dude. Getting people like flying all over the place. I saw a mosh pit once where they had like chairs and objects that they started hitting each other with. That's the weirdest mosh pit I've seen. It was more like I don't even know, like a gang fight.
Because at first I was super excited. I was like, wow, is it the new game? Is it a paid DLC with a giant story expansion?
Hey, what's up,
And it's like, no,
Alex?
it's a free DLC, it's just combat. And you're like, oh, shit. So it's a nice Christmas present for those who love God of War and are just looking for something to do over the holidays. But for someone like me, who I've already got a packed schedule, people are clamoring for me to play Baldur's Gate 3. No. It's not something that I'm interested in, you know. Now, if someone plays it and ends up saying, wow, it's super outstanding for reasons unbeknownst to anyone right now, maybe I would reconsider it. It's free.
Who is someone playing it? A YouTuber? You know, one of those shills that he hates so much? It's really interesting how the goalpost keeps moving. To sometimes he really cares about what they have to say, and sometimes they're complete shills and they're lying about everything. It's really weird how his world works.
There's no reason I couldn't do that.
And if this was me and I was like a gaming guy, I would play it as a one-off stream just to see what it is. Hey, you guys, today we're going to check out the new God of War Ragnarok DLC. Play it for like 2 hours on a night stream so we can make a hype night stream, and then you just move on. That's it. And you played the new thing, and you had a night stream that was pretty hype. Sounds like a good scheduling decision to me.
Yeah, but for now, it's not in my schedule or in my interest because it doesn't seem very important. It just seems like, all right, you want more combat? Here you go, right? I don't think people tuned in to my God of War's playthroughs for the combat. That's a good part of it. But they tune in for the story, for the exploration, for the challenging ultra boss fights and stuff like that. But the
I thought he was going to say they tuned in for me. But no, I guess they tuned in to see him play the game worse than most people played the game.
Standard combat is probably the most grindy, boring part about it. And that's the DLC. So it's like, wow, you gave me more of the boring part of the game. Thanks. That's why it's free, right? Okay.
But why does he have a problem with this being free? If it was paid, he would cry about being paid.
All right. So
it's like he's the only dude who has a problem with something being free.
Thank you. Eternal Napalm, I appreciate that. First tip of the day has come in. It is a $5 tip. Let's see here. So Friendly Gremlin has tipped $5 and says, I hope you have a great day of streaming. I'm looking forward to the Warzone stream. Can't watch Yakuza. I plan on playing it myself. I don't want any spoilers. So there you go. All right. Well, thank you for the $5 tip. First tip of the day. I hope
the
Warzone
animations,
goes well,
man.
and I hope that people like it. Again, you never know. Because when I first started, by the way, my left eye is burning really bad right now for some reason.
Well, maybe because you keep picking your ears and then touching your eyes. I wonder why it's burning. I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's crazy. Why would it happen?
When I first started playing Battle Royale years ago, I didn't think anything of it. I didn't think it was going to do well. And all of a sudden, people really liked it. They liked me playing PUBG. That's the first game I started playing. That was Battle Royale, right? So then, I branched out. And I started playing other games. I can't even remember the other one that I played. It didn't even look that good. But it was one that people seemed to like to watch me play. Although it was kind of a wonky game.
Yeah, I think it was H1Z1. But that was way back in the day.
And then Call of Duty started doing it.
Yeah, and the best moment the best moment that I remember him playing Battle Royales was DSP. I don't even know how to look this up. I actually don't know how to look this up, but you guys know the clip when he's bringing up, if I want to watch some faggot and some homo, I'm going to go watch YouTube. Right. And now he's on YouTube, like one of those people he was calling slurs. Super irony.
He had Black Ops 4 Black
Ironic
Ops,
moment.
And that ended up being a really popular series for me. People loved watching me play that. I played that.
And now he's on YouTube with all of us. He's with all of the boyfriends on YouTube.
Remember, we had entire.
He was so hyping up Twitch back then, especially when Kat was on his stream doing a Q&A. He turned to her and was like, "Kat, Twitch is the future, right?" And she was just sitting there nodding. Yeah, Phil. I like being here with Phil.
Chill stream.
She was super convincing. She's definitely in love with this guy.
Just hanging out, and talking while I was playing it. And I ended up getting wins in it and everything. It was good, right? And then after that, it kind of went away for a bit. And then they brought in Warzone. And I hated Warzone. I tried it. I just didn't like it. I thought that it was not in the spirit of what Black Ops 4 Blackout was. They had changed too much. Everyone was a tank. I didn't really like the combat, so I kind of gave up on it. When Warzone 2 came out last year, I gave it a shot, and I thought it was good for a couple of months, you know? So basically, it's kind of a weird situation where Battle Royale sometimes works for me and sometimes doesn't. So I have no idea if Warzone 3.0 will have longevity or not. We played it once, and like I said, it was weird because I said the first half of that stream did okay, and then all of a sudden, people started coming in, talking and engaging and supporting at the last like hour. I was like, oh, like a big burst of attention in the last hour. I wonder what caused that. I don't know what's gonna happen today. We'll see. Okay.
Yeah, he was playing it right now. That's how I started the stream with, by the way, a gulag kill that he was complaining so hard about, and I debunked him in real time. I had to turn him to like 0.1 speed to be able to analyze it. And guess what? He was full of shit. The guy killed him fair and square.
With our first super chat of the day, which is actually a super sticker of that cartoonish Shiba dog, which is very cute. A big smile. I enjoy when you guys do those. I've never even seen those before until you guys do them. Like, I never, like, I'm the streamer. So, like,
Hint, 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 you guys. You guys should show him more of the stickers. Hint, hint. He really likes them, especially the Shiba dogs.
for example,
Am I streaming Christmas Day? No. I might be streaming his Christmas special if that's what you mean, but that's going to be on the 23rd, which is a Saturday. Yeah, that looks good to me. But no, 24th, 25th, I'm out. I got stuffings to do.
I can't even see that stuff. If I click...
I got interactions in real life, in meaningful experiences.
Oh, I can see them. I can see them, but I can't use them. You can't, obviously you can't put money into yourself. So look at these. Oh my God.
Well, you actually can. I've gifted memberships before on my channel and on TBS. I just did it from the SNORTWAVE channel, and that was kind of it. The thing is, if he really wants to have a season of giving thing and give away like memberships or something, he can actually do it. There's nothing stopping him. It's super easy.
So these are like weird pairs.
I mean, I fucking done it.
Yeah, here's the Shiba. Look at these different Shiba dogs.
Whoa.
There's a ton of them. Some of them are wearing outfits. Look at that.
Oh, he would like to see him,
Oh
you guys.
Goodness. They call it Bushiba. Damn, they have some crazy ones. They have them with like fireworks.
But here's the thing, because people have brought this up before, and they talked about, hey, Phil, why don't you give memberships to your own channel? And then guess what his response are? I'm going to give you 5 seconds. His response was, why would I give money to myself? Why would I do that? It's so stupid. He doesn't even think about any kind of benefit that anybody else might get. You know, because all these benefits you get when the memberships, when you get a membership, he doesn't even think about that. Why would I give money to myself? Oh, and he said it's illegal, like against TOS, as if somebody's going to find out. Who's going to find out? Who's going to report it? Come on. This is some bullshit.
What the hell is that supposed to be? These are supposed to be people.
And I love it when he uses the term illegal for something that is against terms of service and not United States law. It's so fucking funny.
They look nothing like people. They look like mutants. Ew.
Yeah, okay. And this is just a dude like describing stickers.
I've never looked at those. Wow, there's a whole memberships 10, 20, and 50. They let you do it into different groupings, and they give you the group prices. Look at that.
Oh, this is the first time he ever seen how you can gift memberships, dude. Oh, really?
Oh, I've never even seen this. 1 membership, 5 memberships, 10, 20, and 50. They let you do it into different groupings.
This is the first time he sees this? That you can gift like 5, 10, 50?
And they give you the group prices. Look at that.
This actually shocks me. It actually fucking shocks me. He didn't even know. He's been getting hundreds of and thousands of memberships gifted to this channel. He didn't even know. He didn't even like click on it to see, hey, I wonder if somebody wants to give me memberships, what's going to show up. Not even this amount of curiosity. This dude is completely fried. His brain has just been replaced with a pickle that is pickled in gin.
Well, that's neat. They certainly streamlined it. I've never even looked at that.
Never even looked at it.
A little shake and bake. The one thing I'm disappointed, I can't get that on the screen. I would love to get that animation on the screen, but because it's a YouTube exclusive animation, it won't play in pop-up messages. That's what sucks.
What
There's
animation?
a way you can integrate Twitch, so Twitch animations can play on a stream, but you can't do it with YouTube.
And look at him pretending like he wants to add something to the stream. Pretending like he wants to do something, but of course something else is stopping him.
YouTube has their own thing.
Sure thing, pal.
What's up, Jake? Good morning. How you doing today?
Hey, Jade is here. The
Okay.
champ is here.
The
Eternal
champ.
Comes, I never played the original Final Fantasy VII. How far into the game did the first game cover? If you need Final Fantasy Remake, Final Fantasy VII Remake,
Nope,
and
I don't
tap,
need it.
Drink flavored seltzer waters on stream.
Flavored seltzer waters. You know the shit that makes him burp all the time? Yeah, that good stuff. We love it.
Thank you, Matt. Matt says, wishing you, Cat, Jasper, happy holidays. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Cracker Jack says, overall, was it a good year for games? Yeah, sure. Absolutely. And you'll see that in my Game of the Year countdown for sure. Although there absolutely were big disappointments this year. Games that we really were hyped for and hoping they were going to be good, and they fell flat on their face. At the same time, there were some really outstanding games and some sleeper hits, right? We're playing one right now in RoboCop. And the other big one that's in my mind was Lies of P. Games that no one saw coming, or we saw coming, we didn't know much about, and all of a sudden, wow.
Oh yeah, that's a really good one, Space Lord. Back when restreamers would get tips, he referred to them as illegal positive contributions. I think I've watched Tevin respond to this, or at least watch that clip, and it was like the funniest shit. Because he was talking about like Tevin should be in jail, he's like a drug dealer, and all that shit. It was so fucking funny. When somebody asked him to give ask him to give Tevin a birthday shout out, he said, "Happy birthday to my biggest thief and criminal."
Games are great, so
It was so fucking funny, man. This guy has some moments of like unintentional comedic genius just by how stupid he is. It's kind of like horseshoe theory. It loops back around to being genius.
yeah, it was a great year for games, I believe. You get water delivered, you can't do tap water. Really, your area doesn't have good tap water? See, I've never
Some tap
experienced
water
that.
sucks
When I was in
ass.
Connecticut, the tap water was good, and out here in Washington, the tap water is good. So I've always had available tap water, but I still filter it for flavor.
He filters it for flavor.
What's my favorite movie that came out this year? I don't think I saw a new movie that came out this year. Besides, what did I see? Mario Brothers?
By the way, why do you guys think? I'm sorry. Why do you guys think that Tevin is the one restreamer that got like DSP actively name dropping him and stuff? Because he didn't directly fuck with him? Or I guess for me it would be because Tevin is like the most prominent one. Obviously, he's like the biggest one. He's the OG guy. So clearly I would think that. But in another way, I would think that he avoids name dropping people because he's afraid that they might start fucking with him if he draws attention to him. So he pretends like they don't exist. I think at some point he's gonna crack. Oh, you guys think it's because he's urban? Oh, come on. Could it really be this? But at the same time, my whole chat is just this opinion right now. So it might be. It might be. I didn't really think about it.
Yeah. Oh, wait. You know, I
I
saw
didn't think about it like that.
7? No. I saw Scream 6, and that came out earlier this year. And I saw Mario Brothers.
Yeah, and I'm thinking it's because he's the first guy to do it, and he's the first guy to be super successful doing it. I would think so. I think he also name dropped a couple of other channels. Snort Hogan. We got Duty. I think somebody else maybe that I remember.
So those are two. I think those are the only 2 movies I saw this year that actually came out this year. I'm pretty sure. So out of the 2 movies I saw this year that came out this year, I like Scream 6 more than I like the Mario Brothers movie. So
Oh yeah, I think Super Crazy also got a name drop.
that's my answer.
I would honestly prefer that he doesn't even know that I exist. I don't want him to start mentioning people on stream, or at least me specifically.
Shitty answer because I've only seen 2 movies.
Because like I want to be just in the shadows observing him. I want to be the anonymous hooded figure in the shadows, just lurking. And no, TBS doesn't count as a shout out because it's all like the name of the show comes from him saying it so much, so it doesn't work.
Oh yeah, Lucky Gremlin says Sacramento has really bad tap water, so everyone ends up doing filtered water. Huh. There's no fluoride in the tap? I have no idea. Do you think I care? Do you think I have like a chemical analyzer and I take my tap water, I dip it in, and I'm reading the levels of fluoride and chemical? I don't give a shit. I just drink it.
Oh yeah, Secret Limited. How could I forget? Secret Limited was like a thousand mentions, a thousand segments, some fantastic segments.
I don't have time for that shit. I have a life. Saraiko, see, here's the thing. See, people are getting the wrong impression. Here's what Saraiko just said.
What do we get now?
Baldur's Gate 3 is objectively great.
Oh no, we're getting into that. God damn it.
It won the players' vote too. If you turn out to dislike it, that's a you thing. The majority of people won't turn out to be wrong or told you for liking it. No shit.
Look, bro, you can dislike things that are objectively good. Sometimes it just doesn't work for you. You don't like it, that's fine. I don't get that being a problem.
It's called an opinion.
You can also like things that are considered to be terrible and find enjoyment in them, like I'm kind of doing right now. Not for the intended purpose of DSP's Level 1 podcast, but for my purpose that I'm twisting around. So I'm looking at it from the perspective of, you know, hate watching it, but it's still, I'm getting some enjoyment out of something that is objectively terrible.
What the reason I didn't play Baldur's Gate 3 was not because I didn't think I would like it. I've explained this a million times to you guys, but no one listens, okay? The reason I didn't play Baldur's Gate 3 is because it came out in August, right when all the other fall releases were coming out, and I was finishing up an insane amount of lengthy RPGs. Do you remember how many RPGs I was playing at that time? Zelda, Final Fantasy 16, and I swear there was a third. I can't even remember the third one right now. But I was finishing 3, and then...
But they are completely different in their actual gameplay. Sure, they are RPGs. The label says it's an RPG, but they're completely different. One of them is a turn-based, slow-paced RPG with like a lot of story and dialogue and stuff. Other one is a Zelda game that's more like towards creative exploration, combat, etc., open world stuff. And Final Fantasy is like a Final Fantasy game. It's three very different things. Yeah, I know it says RPG on the packaging, but they're different.
Starfield is coming out. So with all those there...
And Starfield is a completely different thing from all of them.
On Earth, you
because it's worse.
expect me to play a 100-hour RPG right now. The problem is, I'm a variety streamer. It's not that this game, all right, is a bad game. It's that this game does not fit the format of a variety streamer. It fits the format of someone who sits there and just plays one game endlessly, which doesn't work for me. My audience wouldn't even like that because my audience is a diverse audience that likes different things. Today, there'll be people watching Warzone, and then there'll be a different crowd tonight for Like a Dragon Gaiden. There'll be a different crowd for my React show. There'll be a different crowd for Baldur's Gate 3, and there'll be a different crowd for Street Fighter 6. There will be some crossover, but you have to understand between those 5 streams, there's probably 1,000 different people who'll be watching. That's not an exaggeration. Okay? If I just sit here...
Wait, what was this snort?
Over,
You made some weird expression during the snort. Hold on. I'm going to speed up.
Those 5 streams, there's probably 1,000 different people who'll be watching. That's not an exaggeration.
For some reason, whenever he looks right down the barrel of the camera and he snorts, it's like the funniest thing ever. It's so fucking funny.
Okay? If I just sit here and I only...
Because for like everybody who is not in watching DSP stuff, even semi-actively, this dude snorting is like the weirdest thing. Everybody who I've showed him to thinks snorting is like the weirdest thing. They've never saw somebody who snorts that much when it's so loud and it's so impactful.
Play Baldur's Gate 3, I'll get the same couple hundred people the entire stream, and that's it, and everyone else will complain, why'd you forget us? Right? That's the secret to my success.
The secret to your success is that you're not successful.
15 years in the business, why do you think I'm still here and I still have a fan base that likes my content and feels it's pertinent?
Because you emotionally exploit people and play into their sympathy so they can donate money to you, and then you go on and live your outrageously privileged life. I think that's it.
Because I'm a variety streamer.
Oh, come on, you guys. It's because he's a variety streamer. What am I even talking about?
I play everything so I can appeal to a bigger, wider viewer base.
Oh.
If I just played one genre of...
But wait. This doesn't work both ways. Because here he's talking about appealing to a wider fan base, and then he's talking about not wanting to grow his channel into the mainstream. But it's two mutually exclusive statements. So you want to grow and appeal to a larger audience, but not a larger audience. I'm not exactly sure what he's trying to say here, or it's almost like he's just talking out of his ass.
Game constantly, I would have been gone years ago. I would have been completely outdated and no one would have given a shit about me ever again. All right? And that's happened. A lot of content creators, they're one game specialists and they fade into obscurity, right? For me, I'm still here because the formula works, okay? So a game like Baldur's Gate 3 that requires 100 hours, how I explained it was if I played it in August, I can't play it as the only game. There's Starfield coming out. There's Lies of P coming out. There's this coming out. There's that coming out. So if I play it once or twice a week, 6 hours a week for an RPG that's 100 hours, how long is it going to take me to beat? 7 months? Who's going to stick around for that? That's the same.
Plenty of variety style streamers I watch played Baldur's Gate at launch. They finished it in a couple weeks and then played something different.
Well, there you go. But the thing is, people show up to their streams more likely than not to just hang out with the guy. Because this shit is not super complicated. It's not rocket science. People want to hang out with somebody. They're hanging out with them. They're doing whatever they're doing. They're playing video games, watching YouTube videos. You just want to hang out with somebody. But he thinks it's a science. He thinks there's like deeper levels to this and some like profound psychology to it, and he tries to figure it out, but he's too stupid to figure out anything, so it just ends up being it's everything else's fault that I'm failing.
Same exact situation that happened with Divinity 2. And that's how I explained it. I said we don't have time to focus on it now. Yep. We have to wait.
Of course, if you know something about Divinity 2, I think it was a viewer-funded playthrough or a Patreon goal or some kind of a goal. He played it. He didn't like it, too slow. You know, it's a slow turn-based RPG. He was too stupid for it. He quit it, and he just, like, dropped it. Hasn't played it since. Other games he hasn't played since is Dying Light 2. He didn't want to come back to that one. He hated it, even though he didn't even pass the prologue. What else? I don't know, chat. Help me out. Which games did he drop? I know there was a bunch of games that he dropped, while stuck on the final level, like Kirby Souls and another children or family-focused game that he dropped on the last level. That happened kind of recently. People were comparing it to Kirby. Good one, Atomic Heart as well. Mario. I think Mario was Mario Wonder. There you go.
Let's wait till the time.
And there was, I think Secret Limited made a whole montage of 100 rage quits.
When we have more time to focus on it, more time to play it, it could be the featured
game.
Mortal
Kombat 1, because he was getting folded, and I think it was laggy or something. No, MK1. Man, the story behind that is very fun. MK1, he dropped it because there was an article that came out that claimed that the player 2 in that game, because you got player 1, player 2, I think player 2 was at a disadvantage, or he got a slight advantage, which basically, according to Phil, breaks the game. It destroys the game. And it makes everything that anybody has ever achieved in the game completely worthless, and it means nothing. And he just stopped playing it. But he spent like $120 on the premium edition so he could play it early, I think.
Right? And a time when it's more pertinent. You want to know when it's more pertinent? Right now. Because it's the end of the year.
Okay, this is just yapping about schedule.
You wanted to hype. And you all got, completely fooled for a game that's, maybe good, but not necessarily best in class. Everyone's saying this is best in class. You better fucking show me why. Not kiss the game's butt for 4 months, and then when I play it, oh, you see, well, you don't like it because you didn't play it 4 months ago. No, a good game is good forever. So fuck off with your excuses already. The fact that people even...
I'm not going to repeat myself. I already debunked this. Makes no sense.
Said that in my chat.
It's not about the game quality. It's about how much he's hyping his own stream up.
Proves that they're nervous. It proves that they're nervous that the game isn't as good as they've hyped it up to be. And
what?
Now someone's going to call them out matter-of-factly for it. And they're going to look like jackasses.
Bro! So he's just setting up a narrative that he's just not going to like it. That's it? Don't be surprised if he fucking hates it and he plays it for 10 hours and tells them it's not as good as they say it is. And then he just unloads on the Game Awards being fake as fuck. He's already decided he doesn't like it.
So maybe you shouldn't overhype a game if it ain't that good. I'm just saying. But maybe if it is good, now your game will shine. So let's find out.
So he's... Right. And this is like... I guess it's kind of reverse psychology. He's trying to make people donate to show that they really like the game. So they're donating out of spite. They're telling him that they love the playthrough out of spite. because otherwise they're gonna be wrong that the game is good, because Phil didn't get enough tips on stream to continue playing it.
Starting Monday, okay? Very good. But
And yeah, for all the people that are getting hyped up for him to be terrible at the game, I think whenever he plays games like this, and people expect him to fail, like Sekiro, like Elden Ring, you know, difficult games, I think he goes out of his way to look at guides or ask people for help. In this, you know, this playthrough is going to be handheld beyond belief. It's going to be hand-holding left and right. So he's going to try and prove you wrong for expecting him to be trash by ruining the experience for himself by reading guides or asking people for advice. So he's going to fuck over himself just so the trolls are salty 1%.
in truth, it's all opinions, right? Who cares? If I don't like the game, that doesn't mean it's not a good game. It just means it's not my cup of tea. You have to understand there's not a black or white situation in life. Just because Darkside Phil likes or doesn't like...
Oh, and we actually have proof of this, because when his Discord leaked, there was the channel that was called Elden Ring Library, which, as the name suggests, is a place where people send him stuff so he can learn stuff about Elden Ring.
Game doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad game. Listen, I don't like Fortnite. That doesn't mean it's a terrible game. You can enjoy it. Go for it. Enjoy whatever you want. I'm not here to tell you otherwise. I'm telling you what my personal likes and dislikes are. That's the whole point, right? Oh, you just got a haircut? Congrats, Jade. I did too.
Whoa.
That was 2 days ago. Right?
Yeah, yours is terrible. I'm sure Jade's haircut is much better than Phil's haircut. I mean, come on. It's not a high bar to pass.
Okay.
But Jade is always a boss. Always bossing.
Okay.
Yeah, his haircuts are like incomprehensibly bad.
In a mix. The game is massively
To the point where you start questioning who actually did it and how much they were paid. Because, like, for this, I don't know how much I would pay for a haircut like his. I don't know. I wouldn't even do it for free if I knew that's how it's going to turn out.
Rated, not a bad game, but nothing legendary like people make it out to be. Then you get someone who says, oh, the crowd probably won't be there because it's 4 months old. Wrong. Wrong. If this game is as hype as it is...
Bro, he's repeating this for like the 6th time now.
It doesn't matter when I play it. It doesn't matter.
It's not about the
if
game.
It's best in class, it doesn't fucking matter. Do you understand what I'm saying? If it truly is as good as people said it is, it won't matter when I play it. Only if it's not true, and it was only based on hype that people liked it, would the timing matter. So, bullshit. Your reasoning does not stand up. It's bullshit, and I'm not accepting that as an excuse or a reason for anything. It's not. That's an excuse. Bullshit.
I need to start laughing at this, because otherwise I'm going to start spurging out. Because, like, man, this guy has been unchecked for far too long. Somebody needs to actually check him and break his mind again, like the side-scrollers did. Because all it took for that to happen is for them to disagree with him and actually challenge him using normal person logic. That's all they had to do, and it broke him.
Better.
And now we're waving the finger around.
That's an excuse.
Look at this.
You don't get to use that. No, come up with something better.
Look at this guy. Oh my god.
Yikes. Okay.
What are we doing now?
Okay, I just want to make sure I was refreshing everything.
Yeah, I think somebody should break down this line of thought in this logic in a video. I would watch that video. Because, you know, I'm fucking tired. I don't want to do it. It sucks.
Because again, remember, I've been here for 15 years, right?
Oh, shut the fuck up.
All right.
Let's see what caused this.
I'm good at that. There's been so many games.
Wait, what? He's good at being open-minded? When? The only time he's going to be open-minded is if I split his fucking skull with an axe. That's the only fucking time.
Over the years, because again, remember, I've been here for 15 years, right? I've seen everything at this point. There's been games that get hyped like crazy. And I go into it and I play it and I'm like, what the fuck? This game is not nearly as good as everyone says. This is obviously a game that only was popular because of hype or someone played it or, you know, it's one of those virally popular bullshit games. And, you know, sometimes you'll see merits, sometimes you won't. But for the most part, I understand an overhyped game versus a game that deserves it. There's been games, like I've always admitted, with Minecraft, I was dead wrong. So many people liked Minecraft. So many people hyped Minecraft. So many people said Minecraft, Minecraft, Minecraft. And it drove me nuts. Because I had no interest in Minecraft. It didn't look good to me. The premise of survival.
The haircut is either free from apprentices or is maliciously done that way due to how he tips. I can't see any other case for how bad it is.
Well, I'm pretty sure he goes to the same place where his wife gets a haircut. And he only gets a haircut because Kat gets a haircut. I think that sounds logical to me. Because I don't see this dude going out of his way to get a haircut. He doesn't even fucking shave. And he's literally on camera every day for like 8 hours. Doesn't even give a fuck to shave. So he goes to the hairdresser that Kat goes to. And maybe it is an apprentice. I don't know. Maybe they give him a discount when the apprentice fucks him up. But it's always bad. And I can't believe that a professional can get it this bad. Because this is just like, you look at it and you know it's just a bad haircut.
A pixelated world didn't appeal to me. I didn't want to build. None of that sounded good to me. And then eventually, after years of shitting on Minecraft, I actually played it for myself. And when I finally played it for myself, I was like, this is fucking good.
What is it good?
Like, this game is legitimately good.
Wow, he realized it was legitimately good. So what happened? What actually happened? Any of you guys remember his Minecraft streams when Mr. Papavera was a thing? Remember Mr. Papavera? A middle-aged autistic man who was making entire guides for him. This dude was writing Wikipedia articles about how Phil can build something. And he was just doing it by the numbers. That was his whole stream. And him having therapy sessions and venting about stuff. He got completely carried by Papavera. That was his whole stream.
It's my fault.
That's how much he loved Minecraft. That he never engaged with any of the mechanics and he just did by the numbers shit somebody else told him to do.
For being so pig-headed and ignorant and obstinate for years that I never tried it. And then when I finally played it, I was like, this game is significantly good. I totally get why people like this game. Because you can play it in so many different ways. It's survival, but it's also artistic. But also you can do co-op with friends. And then seeing the random generation of the world and how neat that was and everything. It's like, I'm an idiot for not listening, right? And that was a big eye-opener for me at that point. When I remember that whole year. We played for like a year. We played Minecraft regularly. And I had a great time with that. And I think that really...
Did he play it on the Nintendo?
Made me change a lot because of that. Okay? And now I approach things with an open mind. So if you tell me something is good, I believe you. I didn't disbelieve when people said Baldur's Gate 3 was good. I just said it's not fitting my format of content right now because I knew the fall was going to be too busy with too many other games. Now we have an opportunity to try it. It's just one game of the year. You want to talk about a more pertinent time to play it? Now would be the time.
Honestly, actually, he's 1,000,000% wrong on what he just said when he said that he doesn't doubt when people tell him a game is good. Because Among Us came out. Among Us, a huge streaming game. People told him it's good. Hey, Phil, you should play Among Us, man. Nah, that's a fucking game for all the shills and fucking idiots. That's it. Every game that comes out right now and is hype is a game for idiots and shills. So he doesn't believe you that it's good. There you go. That's debunked. And you can find the clips of it.
We're doing it. All right?
You can find all these clips I'm talking about. You can look it up pretty easy.
Understand that it's not a matter of, oh, he's going to crap on it, or, oh, he might not like it. Even if I don't like it, it doesn't mean it's a bad game. That's fine. It just means I was right about my suspicions that it wouldn't work for me or my format. But we'll see. We'll see starting Monday. All right?
So I guess his new technique of having opinions is to have a bunch of different opinions, and one of them is going to be right. Right? Because that's how it seems like to me with Baldur's Gate 3. Because he had a bunch of different opinions about the game throughout its release for the last, like, 4 months. He had all the fucking opinions you can have. And now when he plays it, one of them is going to be right. And you know he's going to embrace it and he's going to act like he was right the whole time.
Shout out to the Friendly Gremlin, who became a member this morning. Thank you to the Friendly Gremlin for the membership.
Yeah, this is literally the TV sports analyst approach. That's the Stephen A. Smith approach, where you just say a bunch of stuff, and one of them is going to be right, and you remember which one that is, so you bring it up on your show. That's what Stephen A. does, because he's wrong like 90% of the times. This dude is just there to cut wrestling promos on other dudes that actually know basketball.
Okay.
and he was on Inside the NBA with the actual legends. You know, you got Ernie, Shaq, Chuck, and then you got Stephen A. Smith, a literal like just a media personality, not even a sports analyst. Dude, I should do restreams of Stephen A. Smith.
I'm glad you are enjoying RoboCop Rogue City No Sleep.
Oh yeah, Kenny was there too.
I do think that it's a game that came out of nowhere. It's great. I'm really enjoying it. Oh my gosh.
Look, he is better than Skip Bayless, but Skip is way more entertaining. Especially Skip and Shannon had an amazing dynamic. And now Skip is pretty much washed up because he's doing a show with a bunch of other guys that just pound him all the time. They clap his ass every time he decides to say something.
What is happening? Okay.
Burnell? Are you gonna say
A lot of
something?
people think I'm gonna hate Baldur's Gate. I don't know.
Oh,
I
man.
I don't know why you think that, but let's find
I don't know why I think that too. And this whole time you talked about fucking not liking it and how it doesn't fit and how you're gonna prove a point, and now you don't know.
out. Again, I'm someone who has very much stayed away. I don't want to be spoiled. I don't want to know everything about a game. Even when people telling me this stuff about, oh, it's the best RPG ever, I've literally avoided everything on purpose. So now when I play it, I'll be able to judge it fairly. It won't just be, oh, Phil already knows everything about the game and has a million preconceived notions about it. I've stayed away. I want nothing to do with that. I just want to play it and experience it an honest first time on Monday and moving forward and see if we like it or not. If I like it, if you like it, if we like it.
Okay, then just stop talking about it. We got the point already.
We're going to find out one way or the other. I didn't say that.
What?
Don't expect it to be the best game ever. Then why do people say that? I didn't say that. You gotta understand, I'm not saying that. Everyone else has. It's one game of the year. Literally, the genre-defining game. Every other RPG must follow the archetype that Baldur's Gate 3 has created. I didn't say those things.
Yeah, but he's already fucking biased. He didn't say it, but he implied literally all of it.
I did.
God damn it, say that? I've never seen somebody more fucking salty that people are liking something that is almost unanimously considered to be great. Like, people are just purely enjoying a game. And it's not like some huge AAA game. It's not some huge, you know, overblown, bloated, like, cinematic shit. People are just simply enjoying a video game. Like the good old days, remember? And he's just so butthurt about it for some reason.
Mr. Game Master says he...
I guess, you know what? It might be because he doesn't feel... he feels left out. He feels like an outsider.
He's enjoying the Avatar game and he's glad...
You know, and it pisses him off because he doesn't like feeling left out. He want to feel like he belongs in the community, but he hasn't played the game yet. And he's already biased to not like it.
Plus exists, so he doesn't have to pay full price. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that you're following suit with what I did with Assassin's Creed Mirage. Sounds good. Well, if you remember my Witcher 3 playthrough, okay? I hated the combat. I really did. I thought that the combat was simplistic, but then they added a bunch of unnecessary bullshit to it to make it sound like it was complex when in reality
like
it
what?
wasn't. It was just not a very good combat system. I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, because when you play it on easy, you don't need to use all the other mechanics. You don't really need to use the signs. You don't need to use the concoctions, the crafting, all that stuff, the alchemy. If you're playing it on easy, you don't need any of that. But if you play it on Death March, you use all of that. You need all of that. Yeah, the basic hand-to-hand sword combat is just kind of light attack, heavy attack, dodge. But once you bump up the difficulty, that's not going to be enough. You need to study the monsters you're playing. You need to use the proper sign. You need to use the proper alchemy.
Enjoy it. But everything else...
Because this dude... Because some games are very hard to judge if you play them on the most basic difficulty. Because once a game has been turned up to the maximum amount of difficulty, you can see how the mechanics hold up to stress. You basically get to stress test the actual game.
About the game I love.
Because then you get to see if the AI is stupid. You get to see if the combat is responsive. You get to see if the combat balancing is good.
Graphics, the world building, the amazing amount of side quests that had meaning to them and
Yeah.
felt like
So he basically liked the experience that we would get from a movie. The graphics and the world building. Just go watch a movie, bro. Go watch the Netflix series. Why are you playing a game?
they were part of its own story. The main plot was good. Like, all of that was great. The one thing I didn't like was the combat. I thought it sucked. But everything else I loved, and I agreed that it was one of the best games of the year.
No, I don't agree that all games should be played on the highest difficulties, because sometimes they just don't hold up. If you play a Ubisoft game on the highest difficulty, it's just annoying. It's just obnoxious. Everybody deals insane damage. The AI is the same. The enemy response is the same. The detection time is the same. Everything is basically the same, except you just die in like 2 hits. But some games are really worth playing on a high difficulty.
If there's not a lot of engagement or support. Well, let me ask you this question back to you, Fed Roger. Okay, when you go to work, right? You go to your job, all right? And you go there, and you work all day, right? And at the end of the day, literally no one says a word to you about how you did, and you receive no pay for it.
What?
So how would that make you feel? Happy to go back tomorrow? So tomorrow I put in another 8 hours, and no one tells me how I did. And
Yeah, but this doesn't happen at a real job. This happens at a YouTuber job, Phil. It even took me some time to realize what he was actually talking about. It almost like gave me an aneurysm.
I don't get paid
That's not like actual jobs.
for it.
Panhandling is not a job. Because, yeah, panhandling, when you think about it, some days you can go outside, you can shake the can, or in his case, point to the tips, and you can get nothing. Because it's not up to your performance. You getting paid is not up to you. You getting paid is up to fucking somebody like Jade, who feels bad about you. Dipshit.
Right? You have to understand, this is both my hobby and my job. So if I have a day where I'm playing a game, but it's literally playing for myself, no one's talking, no one's engaging, no one's talking about if it's good or bad, if they're liking it, no one's talking to me, and at the end of the day, no one supports the stream either. Why does
This almost makes me want to start playing Baldur's Gate 3, bro. But I did, and I just don't have the attention span. I can see there's an awesome game there, and I could see, I played it for like 3 hours. I just don't have the attention span for it, for games that are this slow and this deep.
did I stream?
I like some like casual gamer baby games.
Done
I like me some Assassin's Creed, where I don't even have to pay attention. I don't even have to be in the room. I can just leave the controller down, go to the fucking bathroom, and the game's gonna play itself.
something else that day. What was the point? Correct? That's the whole point of being a live streamer. Putting out content that people find engaging, entertaining, and it says they find it engaging and entertaining, they want that content to continue, so they support it, so it will continue to be made. That's the point. Yes, literally any game I play, if no one likes it, no one engages with it, no one's talking about it, and no one supports it, that's a failure.
That's fair.
Like, that's the dumbest question you could ask.
No, I haven't actually played any more Trepang 2, which I would heavily recommend. I played it on stream once. It's a very nice, affordable game that reminds you of Fear. Yeah, this is how it's called, just in case I couldn't pronounce it properly. Chill game. Very nice.
On any streamer's stream, because the answer is always the fucking same. We don't sit here to fucking play games for ourselves. I could turn the stream off and do that. Right?
Yeah, but you actually don't.
The stream
You actually don't play video games on stream.
I mean, what a dumb question.
Oh, should you get Dying Light 2 or Dead Island 2? You know, that is a pretty good question. If you're looking for a more of a streamlined experience that just gets to the point and ends before it overstays its welcome, I would say Dead Island 2. But if you want to get some grind-a-thon where you can explore with more flexibility, you got pretty good combat, you got pretty good gore in both of them, pretty good physics in both games, good graphics. But Dying Light 2 has a huge open world. It has a bunch of like collectible stuff to do. I would say that if you want to sink more time into it. But if you're looking for something straightforward that gets to the point, it gets you what you want, and it is done on time and is well executed, Dead Island 2. I would say both of them pretty good games. It's just in slightly different ways.
The whole idea, again, is that, and I've told you my philosophy, if I'm playing a game that resonates with me, and I'm having a good time with said game, correct?
Man, the ear twitching. You probably noticed it. It's super weird, and I have no idea why it's happening. Because I can do it myself, I think. Wait. Well, I can't do it now because I can't do it on demand. It's like a superpower. It has to show itself. But like, I have no idea what it happens. And it's been happening so much recently.
That is now transposed.
Look at this. It just happened again.
That level
Okay, in the span of like 10 seconds, he twitches like 4 times.
resonates with
Look at this.
and I'm having a good time with said game, correct? And then that
Just
is
pay
now
attention.
transposed through the stream, and you're seeing that level of enjoyment. Or maybe it could be the flip side too. Maybe it's the level of frustration. It's a bad game, and I'm frustrated at it, and I'm raging at it. It could go both ways, but whatever. That level of emotion resonates with the audience. The audience is now having a good time. So now they're going to express that satisfaction through engagement on the stream. They will talk about it in the chat. They will like the stream. They will leave comments on the videos, etc. Once they see how this is a give and take that everyone's enjoying, you want to see that content continue. Oh, I think I'll support today's stream. I'll support this video because I really like it and I want to see this kind of content continue on. So here's a membership. Here's a super chat. Here's a tip.
He literally tells you how to think, dude. He's explaining the pay pig mindset, the Sigma pay pigs. He's explaining you how they think, which is really funny, right? When you think of 20 minutes ago when he just found out how you can gift memberships. He didn't even know how that menu looks like. He's never opened it before. But now he's telling you how you should think. He's like, it's almost like Professor Xavier, right? He's like, he's channeling it. He's trying to send you that energy. He's trying to tell you, trying to put words and thoughts into your brain. It's almost impressive.
Here's a super thanks. That's how it works. I can't believe I have to explain to you how the economy of content creation works.
The economy of content creation. Oh man, this dude got a finance degree by panhandling on the internet. Yo, he's an educator now.
I guess I have to because you asked.
This is finance class with Mr. Brunel, the economy PhD, a guy who's literally fucking bankrupt through no fault of anybody else but himself.
That's the question. Okay.
And don't bring up any fucking copyright strikes. No, that shit doesn't count. When you do YouTube for a living, you have to always keep in mind that this shit, you can wake up tomorrow and your channel could be gone. And if you go into it with that thought, you would actually manage to think of a plan for yourself of what you can actually do. You have a contingency. You have some backup. And he never did that. He was always thinking that, oh yeah, tomorrow I'm going to wake up. Not only is my channel going to be there, but I'm going to get a bunch of views that I'm going to get paid for. And I'm going to show up on stream and get paid even more. And that's why I can spend my money today because there's more on the way. And that's a super toxic mindset you can have.
So yes, if literally it's a dead stream and no one's having a good time and no one's, you know, giving any kind of positivity towards the stream, yes, it'll be a failure and I probably won't want to keep playing the game. Correct. And that will go for any game. Whether that's Street Fighter, an RPG, a shooter, an action-based game, a driving game, a puzzle game, you know, one of these weirdo party games, whatever it is, it's always the same. It never changes. That's life. That's, you know, or else I'll play it for myself.
Hey, what's up, Eisenhorn? How's it going, man? I actually need to go to the bathroom. Hopefully he doesn't say anything stupid while I'm gone. But I'm going to go, and I'll be back in less than a minute. You can actually time me if you want this to be a challenge. And you can start the timer. You ready? Now.
Common sense. Okay. If I reload my saves too much, I'm not going to rewatch Baldur's Gate. I don't reload saves. When do I do that? The only time I reload a save is if the game has an issue, remember? Any RPG like this that I play, my philosophy has always been, let it stick. Unless there's a huge error, like I didn't understand something, like the game presents me with a question, I don't know what the question means, and I pick something and the whole fucking game fucks up because of it, that's different. But in general, I don't save scum and reload
I'm back.
to see 10 different options, and then I cherry pick the best option. I don't do that.
There we go. I'm
When
here.
have I ever done that?
And I washed my hands.
That's something that is, I feel, is against the philosophy of the game in general, especially a first-time playthrough when it's the first time ever you're playing a game.
What are we doing? We're
and you're
talking about,
genuinely
bruh.
You want to see your genuine outcome based on your choices, or else what's the point of playing? If literally your whole idea...
He's talking about this video game like his wife is about to give birth or something, man. It's
You missed a
insane.
banger.
No, don't tell me that. That's trolling. He's trolling. Can't tell me this. Because before I left for like 30 seconds, I told you better not say anything stupid. And he literally did.
of playing an RPG.
No, we're not
is to
playing
be
that.
Ultimate god.
You're not gonna fool me with this one.
Character that controls the entire universe and situation and melds it to your whims. Why did you play? Right? Like, what the hell is that? I'm not for that at all. I want an honest first-time playthrough of any RPG.
Yeah, I know. He probably said something real stupid, but now I gotta rewind by 40 seconds for everybody, so I'm not gonna do that for you guys. I'll just assume he said something really stupid. Unlike usually when he says only smart things.
Choices to stick, you know. So there you go. There you go. We'll find out. We'll see what happens. Starting Monday.
Oh, he said, wait, what? He said he didn't save Scum? Now you're just making that up. He can't say he didn't save Scum. He is the guy who just, he can't play old games unless he saves Scums. It's impossible.
Okay.
Oh, he's
Anything
gonna
else?
save Scum so bad.
Any other questions?
The first time he fails like a speech check, he saves Scumming. The first time. And then the second too. And then the third. And then whenever he gets to a crucial point in the playthrough, dialogue wise, and he has to make a choice and he makes the wrong choice, he's gonna save Scum again.
I received a $25 tip
From
1 Minute Man. Sorry, I made that face because it glitched and then it loaded. He says, a fun short retro game that you can try is Beneath a Steel Sky on PlayStation. Beneath a Steel Sky. Anyone heard of this one before?
How about Beneath a Fat
That does
Horse?
not sound familiar to me. I'm shocked because usually I know most of these retro games, but that one I never heard of.
And also the fucking meme, whenever he gets like a $25 tip, and then the pop-up says a supporter has just tipped $20. I mean, you can't just do like a variable. You can do a supporter has just tipped brackets $, variable name. You can't do that? It was 25, right? It wasn't just 20. Yeah, it was 25. Oh, god damn it. And notice how he mentioned that he was going to consider it, or he's thinking about it, or he brought it up in a positive light because it's 1 Minute Man sending him the tip. If it was anybody else, that would be like, no, I haven't heard of it. Stop suggesting games. I have too many games to play. Okay, sound good. That's the generic response.
You haven't heard of it either? It's a point-and-click game. Ooh.
Oh, wow. He's
I
so
haven't
interesting.
played a point-and-click game in 100 years. When was the last time I played one of those? Man, I can't even remember.
Wait, did he actually say that?
Hi, anyone heard of this one before? That does not sound familiar to me. I'm shocked because usually I know most of these retro games.
Oh, yeah,
That
he
one,
knows them.
I never heard of.
Except he actually doesn't. If you remember his birthday streams, and we got a lot of remembrance segments today, that's because he contradicts himself so much. If you remember his birthday stream, he was going through the entire schedule of games releasing this year, and he didn't know most of the games, or he hadn't heard of most of the games, especially the ones that were not on console. Which, for somebody who has a daily show that is based around, you know, you have a segment where you cover gaming news, he had no idea. It's pretty embarrassing.
Click game in 100 years. When was the last time I played one of those? Man, I can't even remember the last time I played a point-and-click game. Play Riven, the sequel to Myst. They do that.
Don't care. Another ear pick. We probably got
Yeah,
a
never heard of
triple-double
it.
on
The
ear
Blue
picks
Sky?
today. Triple-double on ear picks? What would be a DSP triple-double, chat? Help me out. And somebody watching this on demand, you can also leave a comment. Say what you think a DSP triple-double would be. For those of you who don't know, a triple-double in basketball is when you record a double-digit amount of points, rebounds, or assists, most commonly. You can do pretty much any stat, but those are the most common ones. So I figure with DSP it would be, of course, snorts, maybe either throat clears or burps, and we got ear picks. The ear pick has to be there. Maybe a face touch, but I'm thinking an ear pick. Because ear picks today, it's been like left ear, right ear, wiping him off. He's like dual wielding. We got another one. We wiping him off. We reload, dual wielding again. Pretty crazy.
Thanks for the suggestion. Maybe it's something we'll look into in the future. I wonder if it's available digitally on PS5 or not.
Snorts, burps, and begs. I don't know if he has 10 begs a day. 10 begs a day seems a little bit too much. I mean, 1 beg a day is too much, but
$2 tip.
But still, 10 begs.
From Lady Charisma. To be honest, Baldur's Gate 3 is the first game in a long time I'm hyped for you to see. I've been playing the game since it was in early access.
Blah, blah, blah. Stop talking about it, bro.
Play it. That's some of the appeal.
Stop it.
That was some of the appeal of me early on. Well, when I first started as a YouTuber, one of the big appeals was that I missed out on the entire, like, late PS1, PS2, Dreamcast.
Oh, wait, the camera is still
Xbox
off.
original era. I didn't play any of those games.
Dude.
It wasn't until, like, Xbox
I'm here now.
PS3 era that I started playing heavily again. So I had almost a generation and a half of games, and the appeal was to see me play those retro games and see how I, respond to the whole GTA trilogy. I never played. And when I played those games, over 10 years ago, people were blown away at how cool that was, right?
And now this got me thinking, like, stats-wise. I want to see his averages. I want to see his, how would you transfer, let's say, field goal attempts into, like, DSP language? Would it be successful begs? Would it be a beg that results in money coming in? I know I'm thinking about this too far, but it's kind of fun to do it. Think about it as like sports statistics. We got attempted begs. We got successful begs. It's a beg that within like 10 minutes you got a donation. We can have member begs too. We can have snorts average, but that one you can't have a success rate. So you can't have like field goal percentage with snorts.
So, yeah.
Yeah, we can do begs per dollar. That's a good one. Begs per dollar. That's an advanced stat.
In this case,
that's the type of stuff people are going to be analyzing on Twitter.
Zero exposure to Baldur's Gate, not knowing what to expect and not knowing what's coming up, and not having listened to...
Yeah, is a chargeback considered an interception? I guess so. It negates the positivity. It negates
the million spoilers
a successful field goal, I guess.
Well, I don't know what to expect in this game. I'm excited to see what happens when we start playing it Monday. So...
Oh, yeah, we also got a tips goal percentage. That's a very good one, a tips goal percentage. So we can see the percentage of tips goals hit within a season, which is also like a year. We can do that. It's a good one.
Ooh. So thank you to 1 Minute Man and thank you to Lady Charisma for those tips. I appreciate that. I mean, that just jumped us up hugely. As I said, the goal is to try...
Yeah, instead of XG, which in football, soccer, is expected goals, we could have expected begs, for example. That's pretty easy, because anybody can say, like, hey, man, like, this situation, he probably generated about 0.5 expected begs, Something that happens on stream that you think will lead into a beg.
Try to hit that tier 1 today. If we exceed it, great. That would help even more, because remember...
And this is literally a beg right now.
For tonight, it's like a Dragon Gaiden. We don't always do so well. It's a slower stream. But anything today appreciated. Again, the goal, 600 members, or...
We're shaking the can.
Or both. That would be great.
He's shaking it.
Matt says, how about Croc Legend of the Gobos? I was listening to...
Come on, you guys.
I listened to some retro music on YouTube to relax sometimes, and actually it had that Croc Legend of the Gobos. I said, what in the hell is that?
What?
The music was actually pretty good. It was relaxing. But I was like, I never played it. It's probably one of those PS1 platformers, right?
Yeah, it's like African tribal music that they love so much. The Burnell family, they go crazy for African tribal music.
Derek says, I played Warzone 2.0 45 hours. I had started part 1 on December 6, 2022, which is right in line with when this launched. But
hold on, 45 hours playing a video game, that's not much. Especially when he started like December 2022. That's not even a flex, Derek, you fucking idiot.
Year.
That's not even a flex.
Finished in February 17. So it was 2 months that I played Warzone 2.0. And
Oh.
they patched it, and I hated it. So there you go.
That's
How
not a
long will
lot,
this
dude.
last? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Yes, I remember Grim Fandango. That was a pretty unique point and click, for sure. If you liked Dragon Age, you'll like Baldur's Gate 3. It's 50-50. It'll be a good game for your style. Well, I guess we'll see.
Okay, stop talking about it, please. Please. This is gonna be my next Street Fighter.
They're remaking that Croc game? Oh, yeah? Croc Legend of the Gobos. I'm loving RoboCop so far. Of course, everyone knows the graphics of the character models suck. Everything else is good. I like it. So.
Oh, by the way, some of you might know I was struggling with this. A long time ago, I was bitching about not being able to get Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 to run on the PlayStation so I can just play the campaign. Guess what I did? I got it to run, and I played just the campaign. And it was pretty good. That's it. That's the story. We got a happy ending.
For the limitations you can tell that they had in development with probably their budget, it's a pretty darn good game.
But I actually was more impressed by Cold War, I have to say, because in the end, you get a plot twist that is kind of obvious, and the end sequence is really bothersome and too long, but it makes the game replayable. I'm not going to spoil why, but it is pretty interesting.
Yeah, Grim Fandango, that was the HD remake, remember? It's the same game, they just made it for consoles. So I played it, I'm missing the item that's in.
What is he doing?
Ha, Jade says, sup, Pooch. It's Cookie. Cookie the Christmas Pooch behind me. And, of course, Chestnut the Squirrel. And, of course, over here we have...
Look. If he wasn't doing this specifically for Jade, and we know Jade is like a disabled dude, you know, I would think that his audience is like 12 years old.
Nameless.
Because, like, this is like, the dude is turning around petting, like, stuffed animals. Dude, come
Penguin.
on.
And the golden...
Look at this.
The golden stag.
And, of course, the haircut is a nightmare.
Very good. And I pet the tree just because I can. I pet the tree.
Of course.
Was I surprised when Street Fighter 6 won Best Fighting Game of the Year?
Yeah, that is actually pretty true. I think 12-year-olds nowadays are going to think this is pretty cringe. Even 12-year-olds nowadays. Because they're kind of much more mature. They're pretty stupid still because they're 12 years old. But they're a little bit more mature than the kids that were 12 when I was 12.
I mean, it should have won. I would...
Unless you get one of those, like, skibbity toilet kids that are completely, like, brain rot and, like, brain damaged.
Have been disappointed if anything else won. There was none of those other games literally could compete with Street Fighter 6. But I thought maybe Mortal Kombat 1 would win because Ed Boon is very in with the industry. He's very friendly with game journalists. So I thought maybe they would fucking give him the win because he was there. But luckily they didn't, so...
You know, I'm going to give you super deep amount of lore. But that's going to be a too big of a derailment. I'm not going to do it. But I'll just leave you to be guessing what I was going to say instead.
Like I said, when Ed Boon came out to present, they should have said, hey, Mr. Boon, quick question. What do you think about the insano sales drop of Mortal Kombat 1 and the fact that no one plays it anymore? Like, what?
But because the thing is, it's not even related to, like, DSP. You're going to be disappointed. I'm not going to hype it up too much. All right, I'm going to hype it up. You know, just because I mentioned the skibbity toilet thing right now, right? First of all, let me just show you what skibbity toilet is, right? It's super huge right now. And there's like 65 parts of it, and they get like millions of views. This shit got 81 million views. Kids are completely brainwashed by this shit. It's actual brain damage. But there is this one song. This song. Now, what if I told you that the origin of this song... Did you actually hear it? Oh, you can't hear it? Well, that's because it's fucking shorts, dude. I fucking hate shorts. I hate watching shorts. Big ups George R for the sub. This is the song.
Motherfucker! Please.
Right, you heard the song. But now what's going to shock you is that when I tell you that the origins of this song is actually from a fucking Bulgarian song by a Bulgarian gypsy. And it doesn't even sound like this. But this is the greatest thing my country has ever produced. Get a load of this. Actually, I'll play this. This one. Get a load of this. So, the bottom line is that a Bulgarian gypsy is directly responsible for the brain rot of tens of millions of billions of children all across the globe. This is the greatest thing we've ever done as a society, and it was completely on accident.
I really hope you all get Mutaha on TBS at some point. It would be extremely cool to have him react some crazy lore that most outside the vortex aren't exposed to.
Exactly. That's exactly what I want him on. I've talked on TBS. I like the guy. He's a shit ton of fun. I think we're gonna vibe really well, and it's gonna be hilarious. And we're working on it. I don't know if the guy will want to. I know it's kind of weird to have a podcast about DSP, just like by default. It's kind of like weird, but if he gives it a chance, probably gonna be a lot of fun.
Huh?
Now back to Phil.
Ed Boon, who are you? You were pertinent for 1 month. What are you doing on stage?
And we went back to Phil's house, and it's just dead air now.
Because I swear to God, if I do another night of private reacts that don't record and corrupt, I'm going to be very upset.
Why don't you just use something else to record them? And also, here's the thing. Whenever he says they get corrupted, you really don't know what he's talking about. Maybe it's just his because there's this thing in OBS that's called, if you click on file, you get two things, right? Two menus. You actually get a lot more, but the two on the top are show recordings and remux recordings. And sometimes you need to remux a recording so you can use it in an editing software. I actually have to do it all the time, just because the software that I'm using. So maybe all he got to do is just do this, and it might actually work. So when he says that it's corrupted, you don't know what's going on. Maybe there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. He just can't play it. Because, you know, nobody has ever given a second opinion on this. And with DSP, you definitely always need a second opinion. Because the dude can be trusted.
I am streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing the podcast and we're doing DSP versus the internet. That's tomorrow's streams. There's no late stream tomorrow night because I have to do private react content again. No, I did not switch out the laptop for the mini PC. I don't know what you're talking about, Lucky Gremlin, at all.
What?
My laptop.
What is that even supposed to mean? I guess I don't get it.
This is what I use to read chat and interact with you guys on the streams. That's literally it. I read contributions and...
Speaking of Bulgaria, do they still use propane tanks instead of using gasoline? A bunch showed me that and I was impressed. I spent half a year in Plovdiv.
Wow, Plovdiv. Wow. With the dudes. Yeah, hell yeah, Plovdiv, dude. But propane tanks, sure, sometimes. Yeah, that's basically it.
I
still do.
Chat. Okay.
They likely do exactly the same stuff as when you used to be there, basically.
Okay. To my left, over here, is my PC. This is capturing, streaming, and I monitor OBS, which is the program I do that in, while I'm doing that live. And also to the side of it, I have the Windows window in YouTube Studio that shows me the stats of the stream. To my right over here is my gaming setup. So I got my TV and all my game consoles, and when I'm playing games, that's why I'm facing this way as I play. And then I turn back and I read your stuff and I go like that. And the mini PC is behind the TV part of the gaming setup. So there you go. You thought Windows 8 wasn't working with OBS last Sunday. You're talking about my capture setup. That's not my mini PC. My mini PC over there is for gaming. My PC here is my capture and streaming setup, is my dedicated PC for that, and that's what runs on Windows 8.
What the fuck? Well, never mind. Back to this dude. I got a bunch of like weird email notifications from the platform that I used to publish my music, and then it's just like it just vanished. So I guess they don't exist or something.
I don't know if there's anything that I'm missing between the lines here.
Anyways, I'm back.
With live chat.
How long do we have left? It shouldn't be much because he's doing Q&A. Oh yeah, it's like 2 minutes. And then we get to flash forward to the present. And I got plenty of drank left, so we need to figure out something else to do. We need to do it.
I wasn't aware that Christopher...
And this microphone better sound good, because I'm going to go ape shit if it doesn't. If I re-listen to the stream, it sounds like dog shit, I'm going to be crazy.
Christopher Judge was in movies. I thought that he was a voice.
Because I was like that. I was like that for the day stream. That's how I'm going to call it.
I talked about OD yesterday. I told you, all the Game Awards stuff was yesterday. If you want to know my opinion on that, watch my Game Awards segment from yesterday's podcast. I talked about it at a good length.
Hey, no spoilers. No spoilers on the tips, dude. Don't spoil the tips in the present. I was looking forward to the tips reveal. Don't tell me how much he's sitting on right now. Come on, you spoiled it for me. Now I know it's like $63.
Any perks you get for winning
Come on.
Warzone?
It's like the most exciting part.
Yes, if you win first place in Warzone,
the tips reveal.
They order for you for delivery a giant foot-long Firehouse sub.
What?
Your choice.
This should get you a dildo so you can go fuck yourself.
That's pretty good. You get a nice big delicious like club sandwich or something shows up at your house because you won. That'd be amazing. I'd be way more motivated to win if I actually got a delicious foot-long Firehouse sub. I would totally do it. I would be like, nah, we're trying hard to win today, dude. Right? But no, you don't get shit.
This is so stupid. Please end this already.
Kind of a disposable, grindy thing. Dan the man. Dan, thank you so much for
wow, you're welcome.
Tip. I appreciate that. By the way, we're now a week and a half into the holiday festivities. How do you guys like the animations this year? Do you like them? You know,
no.
One or two new ones, but then there's all these remastered ones that look way better now. Do you like them more? What do you think? Some of them we've seen more than others. Like we've seen the 5, the 10, the 20.
They're pretty bad.
I think we only saw the 100 once.
Sorry for the spoiler. Not robust, fun, chill, or interactive. Not boyfriend material and not Detroit till I die motherfucker.
Yeah, that's definitely a rare Vikes L. Rare. But I'm not angry. Honestly, I'm not angry. But I'm just a little bit disappointed and upset. I didn't expect that from you, man. I thought you would know how much I look forward to the tips reveal. And if it's low tips, laugh my ass off. It's the funniest shit ever. If it's high tips, we just close the tab. We go do something else. It's a win-win.
I think there's a 30. Is there a 30?
Win-win. I'm going to get over it. Just, I hope you learned your lesson. We need to single him out. Please, everybody in the chat, harass Vikes.
Actually,
please. Please.
Don't even know.
Please. Harass him.
I don't know if there's a 30. Oh, there is a 30. Hold on. What is it? Oh, we didn't even see this one yet. Look at this.
What? Oh, and now he's playing them for free?
$30 animation.
Dude, this is revolutionary. This is never before seen. He's playing the emotes for free. Not the emotes, but you know what? The gifts.
Ow.
This is crazy.
We haven't seen that one yet this year. No one did tip $30 to see that one. I was like, is it 30? I didn't remember it.
Wow, he doesn't even know it's a 30.
Get clobbered.
Doesn't even know. Because he doesn't make those, you know. He just sleepwalks through his streams. He just shows up. He loads up a bunch of shit that somebody else made. He doesn't give a fuck what it is. He just knows to ask for money so you can see it.
Anyway, I like him this year. I like the Polar Express one because...
You know what's going to be a plot twist? Is if I make Vikes a mod right now. And then then everybody's gonna start apologizing. Oh, that would be pretty crazy, wouldn't it?
That's what my wife's, or one of my wife's favorite Christmas movies. So to have that on the streams is nice that she enjoys to see that, you know.
Oh, you guys are
I'll
not
go
gonna
for
be
that
happy.
too, so I'm happy. Will I watch Jingle All the Way this month? Maybe. I might. I think next on the agenda is Gremlins. Maybe Gremlins, maybe Scrooge. I'm thinking about what I want to do. Because I think I'm going to do a review or two tomorrow. When I'm doing those private reacts, is also a good opportunity to film some of these reviews. Maybe batch up a few of them. So I might do Gremlins. I might do Scrooged.
But then again, you might call him out for being a boomer, and you're correct. But at the same time, what kind of a classic recent holiday movie can you think of? Have there been any?
Probably Jingle All the Way. I probably watch Home Alone. I don't know. I gotta think about.
Because like these are at least some classic stuff. You know, you got the Grinch, you got Home Alone and stuff. Because I don't remember recent years where like a holiday movie would come out. It was like really good.
What I want to review this year. I also don't want to go crazy.
That are like kind of family movies.
Crazy, because I could review a ton of these, but I should probably like save them for future years too. I don't have to do them all in one year, right?
Oh, Violent Night. Yeah, I've seen. I've heard that one is good. I haven't seen it, but I know it's David Harbour in it, and that guy is fun to watch. I like him.
A week, so we'll see. All down. Awful.
Okay, this is done, dude. This is done.
I think
You
it is
got
time to
no other questions.
Wrap up.
There we go. Thank God. Now we get to skip to the present and do a tips reveal. 63 out of 100. That's the reveal. You got it spoiled, courtesy of Vikes, the legend, the Mr. Spoiler. And we got the 1 Minute Man as top tip. So it's been a trickle of smaller contributions, a tiny sprinkle of contributions, if you will.
These are dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
And that's it. I think I need to run a poll, because sometimes people want to watch DSP, especially if he's playing like Warzone and stuff, because we can go on a derailment, we can go watch something else, then come back, and he's still going to be hiding in a bathroom. So I'm going to run a poll now as to what to do. And the poll is going to be simple. We're going to start from the basics. Do you want to watch the DSP stream and watch him play Warzone for the last... Man, this loud as fuck. For the last, like, 40 minutes we got left? Or do you want to do something else? In which case, we run a second poll to establish what else we're going to do. Right? It's all in your hands now, unless I decide your votes are bad, and then I decide to do something else.
And is able to fire and kill me. This game is such dog shit, it's hilariously laughable. It's such a good joke. Derek, you've already said you were leaving 3 times. You can leave. Well, I'm going to be honest with you now, Derek. It's kind of getting obnoxious. You did say goodbye 3 times. I said goodbye to you twice.
Hey, whoa. We're getting a Derek flaming segment. He just called him obnoxious. Wait. We need this. We need this one.
Derek, you've already said you were leaving 3 times. You can leave.
He hit him with the "you can leave."
I'm gonna be honest with you now, Derek. It's kind of getting obnoxious. You did
Oh
say
my
goodbye.
God.
I said goodbye to you twice already. You don't have to say goodbye a 3rd time.
Grab your shoots.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
Derek is getting that shit,
Trying to be
man.
nice about it, but dude, it's like 3 times is enough.
You can leave now, okay? 3 times enough. But did he tell him good night 3 times?
Oh, let's see. Seaport sucks. I landed at Seaport and it was awful.
Pretty crazy. Oh well, as it stands right now, you guys think that we should watch Phil, which I'm fine with.
Bob Michael Axon? It's the best AI DSP I've ever heard.
Hey, come on! Is it better than the song that I made with Bob Starsky? Come on, that was a good song. Raccoon Eyes 3, pretty good. Michael Axon, I'm pretty sure I've heard, but let's give it a shot. Yeah, shout out to Bob Starsky. He's balling so hard. Is it this one?
I'll try to get as many kills as I can, but I can't guarantee anything. People said they were doing about 1 kills. That's fine. I'll try to get kills. I always do try to get kills. A lot of the times I fail.
Hold on. We're gonna start from here. I remember he did a really good one for King of the Ring.
Went told a wine. Shop for tonight. Gun cock my face. shitty ring line. I'm telling you how bad I feel. Gonna play some games, catch you to kill. Tip goal, tip goal,
Tip goal.
all night. I'm making plans.
Or he's literally just camping.
Please pay your dues or ban me. I'm telling you,
Please.
I do nothing wrong.
Dog.
Devs can make games.
Meerkat Mob.
Panda was young.
Talk about my wife.
Say the game's buggy, and for me it's all.
Yeah, here's just a link to it if you want to hear the whole thing. I'm gonna hear the what was it called? Oh, I'm actually allowed to post links in my chat from a second account. Oh, that's pretty crazy. Well, yeah, make sure to follow the link. But let's hear the chorus and then go back to Phil, because I'm very curious about how it sounds.
I'm bad at games. You know I'm mad. I'm mad for shit. Oh, the dash, don't cook. You know, and the whole world doesn't give a fuck now. Doesn't matter. I came for place. I'm bad.
He's bad, bro. And the video also had a face swap of DSP, so this shit takes a lot of work. Shout out to Bob Starsky. I know he's cooking something right now, but I'm gonna keep it quiet. I'm not gonna tell you what. But he's busy. He's busy with some quality content. Let's watch Phil. Let's watch what he's gonna do. I'm very curious because his Warzone stuff is one of the more tolerable gameplay that he does. Because usually there is not too much downtime. He either gets killed or he camps in a bathroom and shit talks somebody in chat or something.
Okay.
So it's kind of like semi-dynamic gameplay. It's better than watching him play Street Fighter or something. Because Street Fighter, you get salt, you get toxicity, but it's all the same. It's the same excuses, just like rinse and repeat every single time. No deviation, no diversification, always the same thing, 24/7. And here's like, he makes it for 20 minutes and then he gets scrubbed, but then he brags about being like top 10 or something. Even though he didn't really deserve it, he was just camping somewhere.
Slow. I wonder if it's an auto shotting.
Are we gonna get a bathroom camping? I should do a Call of Duty Warzone restream where I take a shot every time he camps in a bathroom. That's gonna be a fun time. That's a cool gimmick. I'm just looking for reasons to drink on stream, honestly.
I'm not sure this combat shotgun's gonna be any use to me with how slow it is, right? It's like ultra slow-mo. What's the best I've done? 9th place. We got a 9th place placing earlier.
Yeah, next time we do a drinking thing, I'm gonna drink for dislikes. Because I want a bunch of people to show up to the stream and see a bunch of dislikes and think that something dramatic happened, so they're gonna be confused. That's what I want. I want to play mind games with my audience. Drinking for dislikes. We're doing the opposite thing. It's opposite day.
No self-revive. Take a second stim, I guess.
Yeah, I would like to watch the Piece of Peace streams, but he streams the night stream, which is 4 a.m. for me. I think it's 4 a.m. to 6 a.m.
Heading northeast soon.
No, you don't have to dislike my stream right now. We're not doing the gimmick now. Now you're just contributing to negativity. You don't want to do that. Come on. Why would you want to do that?
Get it, bitches. I'm afraid of you.
But the thing is, how am I gonna sneak in the fact that I'm drinking for dislikes without people knowing right away? Yeah. I'm thinking about it. It needs to be like a coordinated thing. So only a certain part of people know about it.
Probably stuntman.
So we can cause some fake outrage, some fake drama. Like, what happened? Or are there like 300 dislikes here?
Deliver intel.
Looks like this intel reveals the location of the next gas spread. Get it to the designated uplink station for decryption.
Damn, it's a pretty big map. How many people are alive? Is there any way to see that? Is there a leaderboard? Oh, and as far as I know, I think Taken L's are restreaming him right now.
No box. Great.
Oh, this is gonna be really hard to find. Oh, there it is.
Didn't want to go down.
Yeah, they're actually.
No box.
I think they're trying to. Oh, I think it's just lefty now. I think they're trying to actually find him in the game and kill him. That's gonna be super hard. I don't even know how you can match with
It's
somebody
the right
like
direction, so that's good. I have terrible weapons. Do I have 2 big armor plates now? What's that? Why are my armor plates?
Oh yeah, there are
The
I think
perk makes your armor
51
more
left, but I
efficient.
can't
Yeah,
see
so that
this
perk I have is
because
making my armor better.
Microsoft
Oh.
Edge is being a
Okay.
thing right now. So yeah, there's 50 people left. Oh man, we have plenty of time to wait in a bathroom until he's top 10. And whenever he gets top 10, he feels like it's some kind of an achievement. Like, bro, in this game, if you don't win, you basically did nothing.
Stealth. Oh man, stealth or the better armor? Maybe I'll keep the better armor.
You either win
Try
or
it
you
out.
suck a dog
If
off.
I can survive longer.
That's all that it is.
It's probably better.
Unless they started giving out, like, consolation prizes to the top 3 or something.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
What the fuck? It closed up.
Oh
my
yeah,
thing.
that's the thing. You can't really stream snipe him if he has proximity chat and voice chat off. So you can't even do anything.
Thanks, man.
All you can do is just kill him, basically.
Very nice.
What else can you do?
30 seconds.
just
left.
shoot him.
It's not finding me.
And he's not even gonna know it's a troll, but you will know. If it's taken else and a lefty kills him, it's gonna be lefty that knows. By extension, everybody's gonna know.
Okay, I'm just
You
gonna
see?
stay where I am and keep heading.
But you gotta
slightly
kill him and then
northeast.
then do something crazy, like teabag him or something. Or tell him DSP get a job. Or just name yourself DSP get a job in the game and kill him. That would be insane.
Right, so I have 2 plate slots instead of 3, but I guess that means that they're better plates
The
or
enemy
something.
lost
I don't
track
know.
of you. Good work down there.
And this is just kind of like playing WWE
I want
Champions.
the
He's
bird's
just
eye
walking
view.
around and
Wait.
opening loot boxes.
Yes, I did want the
I don't get the appeal of this.
You got gas moving in.
Because this game is only like really fun if you play it aggressively, if you try and go after other people. Otherwise, it's just you're walking around in an empty map for 20 minutes and then somebody kills you with a sniper
I'd
from
rather
like
have this
50 meters
than
away.
vest at this point because I don't have a self-revive. I need to head northeast.
It's nothing really too crazy.
This is the right direction. Ready?
Why is his arm looking like that?
It takes less plates
looks
to get
like
full armor.
They cut it off and then
Saying
they
it's 2
reattached it.
plates. You have the same amount of armor, but it only takes 2 plates to fill your armor all the way back up after you take damage. So it's
Yeah,
easier
that's how I
to
play
use.
Warzone too, or most like battle royales. I
Good
just
explanation.
run around for 20 minutes, then somebody shoots me in the back, or I make it to the last few people, and then I try and stay in the circle. Somebody shoots me in the back.
Self-revive. Fuck.
Oh, is it really a zombie skin that he paid for? I don't think he would pay for it. Out of all the skins, he's gonna buy Warzone skins? You know, the skin you can't actually see in the game? I get at least Street Fighter because he's a big Street Fighter fan and he plays it a lot. And you get to actually see the skin, but a skin in an FPS that's not a weapon skin? I just don't get it.
Fucking die doing this.
I don't really get it. Maybe he got it with like a pre-order or something. If he did that, I really don't know. As far as I know, he hasn't played the campaign,
Fuck, I can't climb it. It won't let me. It made me
which
fall.
is popularly and very publicly not good. I think everybody agreed at this point that the campaign to this year, Call of Duty, is not good. Yeah, he is
If I go
paying
to a
for
buy
skins. He
station,
bought a
what do
bunch
I
of
buy?
Street Fighter skins a
Self-revive?
couple of days ago. I don't know which ones they were, but I know for a fact he did it.
Oh, there's a fucking firefight over here. God damn it.
Now somebody flying overhead. Somebody actually playing the fun part of the game. You know, they're flying with like a airplane or something. They're shooting. Then there's this guy just like running around somewhere. And he's gonna buy, what is he gonna buy? Oh, health. Okay.
I'm running.
Gas
I
is
heard
closing
noise.
in.
I'm out of
Get to
here.
the new safe zone.
Oh, he heard
Scared
noise, so
freaking
he's
me
out of
out.
here.
Oh, time
That's
to fuck
the
around.
fun way to play the game is when
I
you
got my
hear an
gas
enemy,
mask
you just
on,
run
I got
away
a
from him.
self-revive, so
Restocked. Advise you load up now.
Yeah, that's how you
Should
play the
head
game. You
northwest.
hear there's somebody nearby, and what do? You run away. You look for the nearest bathroom. Like you got IBS. Yep, somebody doing like an airstrike or something. You got the AC-130 hovering overhead, the circling. They see him, but they don't want to strike yet. They're waiting for the right time.
I'm not messing with it. I don't know what it means. I'm going this way.
Drinking for dislikes is a great name for a ska band.
Oh, only a ska band? I think it could fit a lot of bands. Drinking for dislikes. There you go. It sounds maybe like even a punk band. You know? Fuck the system. I'm drinking for dislikes. People hate me, that's fucking cool. I'm drinking for it. I take a shot every time people hate me. How it works. That's what he should do. That's the true king of hate mentality. Oh, you hate on me? You can't hate on me if I'm fucking drunk and I don't give a fuck. There you go. You stop caring. But this, like,
Here's Noise runs away like a coward in a COD game.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, how does he expect to win any games if he just runs around and he camps like a bitch? In these games, you need to be hardcore aggressive. Just look at like Dr. Disrespect playing him. You need to have a party. You just jump on somebody, you kill him.
Top 30 again.
This doesn't win you
Two
games.
tips have come in. Thank you, whoever these tips are
Oh,
from.
wow,
I will
crazy.
shout those out when the match ends. Too risky to do it now.
Big ups, Copeside Phil, Scarface Declaw, Haunting You. Don't forget to mention the names, dude.
What the
Piss me
fuck?
off. Okay, now he's lurking around. I can see him dying in less than 5 seconds if somebody walks in that room. Because they're gonna see him. He's just in the corner. He's easy to hit. He's gonna be super slow to actually aim.
I assume the gas is gonna stay around where I am, so I'm in a good position. But I do not have a good weapon.
Oh yeah, I know he's playing solo. He doesn't need a team, but having a team and coordinating with him adds another layer to the enjoyment of the game. It's just so much better. Just so much better when you play with other people, because you know you got the whole dimension of having to cooperate and having to coordinate who goes where and what you do. And then you get killed, somebody can pick you back up. You know, that's how it's fun, man. And him just playing solo queue with a bunch of random dudes that are just on a lunch break or something.
Be in the circle. I'm dead in the
like, come on.
Good to go. I just gotta relax.
We gotta relax? This is the entertaining gameplay, is just sitting in the corner? Come on, bro. Just because you're streaming, you should try to do something better.
Friendly loadout drops on
Just
the way.
because you're live.
What the fuck was that?
Oh no, I don't think he's gonna like Rainbow Six Siege at all. I think he's gonna hate it because it's way more competitive, it's way more tactical, to the point where you have to try and predict people's movements, you have to know the map. It's gonna destroy him. That's why I kind of respect Wings when he plays it, because Wings, he's a stupid guy. He's not great at the game, I guess, but he tries. He tries to talk to people in voice chat. He tries to not be trash. He gets team killed a lot, which is hilarious, but still he actually tries. And it is a very tactical game. You can't just sit in a bathroom and hope somebody pass by.
I got him.
Hey, you got somebody with what? What was that?
What happens?
Get a replay. Oh my god, it was an airstrike. He airstruck one dude with an and he didn't even get the guy killed. He downed him, but the guy is probably gonna end up dead. Oh my god, he could have kept this till the end when you got like 5 people left and you caused some chaos, and then he just did it for one dude. But hey, he got him. He got him, I guess. You got 30 milliseconds latency, so there is 0 lag right now. So if something happens, you know it's not the lag. You know, it's Dave's fault.
Just wanted to see if there's anything else in this building that I left, but no more kill streaks or anything.
Oh yeah, he wanted to loot a kill streak and then kill somebody else. How many kills does he actually have? Does it say in the top?
There's no way to get to it from here.
So there's 15 people left. There's 0...
So let's just chill.
I don't know what that means. I assume that's actual kills.
Marking a new safe zone.
Oh shit! I gotta go northwest.
In the bottom, in the top corner, I don't know what the last 2 is. But yeah, 0 kills. He's so happy he made top 15, which literally means nothing. In this game, you either win or you don't. That's it. There's no 4th place. Oh wait. Oh my god. Come on, bro. It was so close. And now he's running out of his safety. Oh yeah, because the circle is getting smaller. How did he miss twice? He got a clear open shot with like a bolt action rifle with a good scope. He could have at least hit one. He wasn't gonna kill him, but he was gonna hit. The guy was gonna get panicked. Now he's gonna go chase. Let's see what's gonna happen. This is interesting. This is where it gets interesting. We got 10 people left. Is he gonna kill somebody who is already in a gunfight with somebody else? He's gonna third party them. Oh, nobody here. What is happening, you guys? And now he went prone. And he has no cover right now. He's just kind of laying on the floor. Okay, well, let's see what's gonna happen. He is the Call of Duty expert. I don't even play Call of Duty. I'm more of a Counter-Strike type of guy. Oh, he saw one guy. Let's see what's gonna happen. Guy went to hide in the building. Okay. Mr. Burnell? I guess he's taking a nap right now. He's decompressing his back. Okay. Anytime now, Mr. Burnell. Anytime now.
Losing ground.
There's 7 people left. You can wait until there's just one guy, and then he can kill you, and then you can brag about being second. I hope you guys are happy with your choice in the poll. No judgment here. 63% want to watch Phil. That's fine with me. I gave you guys the decision, whatever you decide. But I'm not judging, but I am. Because this gameplay is fantastic. Is he out of the circle? I can't quite see. I think he's a little bit out. Now he'll have to go inside. Why is he just standing in the middle of the room with absolutely no cover? It's kind of like common sense level 1 stuff. Huge drop. Yo, he killed the dude. Barely alive, but he got him. Got one guy.
Safe zone.
4 guys left. Can Phil actually do it? Can he actually do it? Can Phil win? Whoa, this is gonna be insane, dude. If he wins, this is like the greatest. He's never gonna shut up about it. Never. And he super randomly killed this guy by jumping off a building and landing right next to him. He didn't even know there was a guy there. He just jumped off a building.
What? Those were
Only
headshots.
5 remain. You were close.
Are you kidding
Oh, get
me?
clapped, you fucking loser.
Those were headshots. And they didn't count. Well, I got 3rd. That's still my best placing ever. Those were fucking point blank headshots, and I hit him.
Oh,
before
this
he ever
dude
fired
sucks
again. I
so
just
bad.
He fired on me first.
Look at this,
Complete
bro.
bullshit. I
He
fired-
got killed by a dude hiding in a bush. This is poetic justice, as they say. It is incredible. He got killed by some bush guy. Look at this. He's sneaking around, you know, sneaky side Phil. And then a random dude appears out of an actual bush. And fucking blasts his ass off.
What?
And I think DSP did have a couple of headshots. Or at least one.
Those were
Only
headshots.
5
Okay, let's get an instant replay. Or at least less than instant, but a delayed replay. I'm putting this on 0.2 speed. Right? This is Phil. And I really love the YouTube enhancer add-on because it allows me to put this on 0.2 and even 0.1. So I can go literally frame by frame and analyze this bullshit. So let's go on 0.1. Right? Dude jumps out of the bush. Out of nowhere, a wild military man appears. Phil gets panicked. He's super random, spurging out. He's already being hit before he even started aiming. He got hit a couple of times because it's an automatic weapon right here. He hits one. I think he hits a second time. I think that's a hit mark there. But at that time, it's just too late. and the guy just bodies him, and that's all she wrote. That's it.
What? Those were headshots.
Actually, no headshots.
Thank you, Lil Shake and Bake, for a super chat.
And I'm watching this frame by frame. I want to be fair here. If there were headshots, I would say so. No
Third
headshots.
Place, my best placing
Zero
yet in
headshots.
Warzone. Seriously.
Third place by camping in bathrooms, killing a guy that didn't even know he was there, and then dying to a random dude in a bush.
So, all right.
Epic third
My
place.
best
Godlike.
placing yet. Here we go. What loadout am I gonna use? Oh, that's right. We're trying to level this Renetti up, so I'll just try to get more Renetti kills. Why not? Right? Why not?
How many kills does he have so far? One?
I have because the stupid game reset my
Yeah, I think
loadouts
it's
after they
one.
updated it. Moronic.
Uh,
Okay. Think a little shake and bake. Someone's saying they're gonna keep the bounty for 5 kills. I'll definitely get 5 kills in a multiplayer match.
Oh wow, we have a bounty.
Shocked and surprised if I don't.
Oh, actually, allow me to put his chat up on screen. I actually haven't done it.
But I'm gonna challenge myself to only use the handgun. On Rust? Oh my god. On Rust. Great.
Let's see here.
Well, I might not get the 5 kills now. It's on Rust.
Oh wow, he went to play TDM. He's playing deathmatch right now. For absolutely no reason.
Oh, nice.
Hey, big ups Jorge Quintana for the sub, dude.
Holy shit! I just started and my body got tossed like a fucking sack of potatoes. Oh. Right.
Cobra is smashed right now. Maybe inaudible?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't find him very entertaining when he's drunk. I find DSP more entertaining when he's sober, to be honest. I'm not really that much of a Cobra guy. He's pretty crazy, but he kind of wears off on me pretty quick.
I know.
Thanks for the suggestion, though.
Many assholes in a small space. Well, again, I shot my teammate in the back.
Okay. All right, I think everything is running.
I shot him.
Imagine a Super Bowl loser acting like they won.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's like this huge flexing. But now he's playing team deathmatch just so he can level up a gun. I mean, alright, this is more dynamic. We can analyze more of his kills and deaths here. But it's like he's straight up just playing this on autopilot. He's not even like trying to play the game. He's just running around trying to get kills in a really desperate way. But shout out to Rust though. Rust is a classic map.
His body like jumped.
Oh, is he trying to do this for the bounty? That might be a good point, you know? Let me actually scroll back to the bounty message. So, I'll keep the $10 bounty for 5 kills. Really? Really? I guess so. And I want to turn on the timestamps so we can see how long it takes between an actual message to come through. And I'm going to turn on hyperchat so we can see all the banned messages.
How am I supposed to know what's going on? All I hear is just
Oops.
fucking bullets.
Number 1 quarter Italian player. 3rd place Warzone. We will remember this for years.
There's nothing I can do about this.
The number 1 quarter Italian 3rd place
Whoa,
Warzone player of all time. That's what I'm talking about. That's my guy. What has he been doing? I don't know. I spaced out looking at his chat. I have to go to the bathroom anyway. So enjoy the Philip experience. In actually, this is too low quality. Why am I watching in 720p? Wait, he's streaming in 40? He's streaming in 2K? Or this is some kind of a glitch? Because as far as I know, he's not streaming in 1440p, or he would have been flexing about it for the last, like, 16 years. How is this working? Is it some, like, new YouTube upscale thing? First time I'm seeing this.
Bye-bye. 10. kills with the handgun. Not bad at all. Third place. I joined super late and I was third place. Hilarious. 13 handgun kills. Stupid Rust. Oh my god.
Oh, all right. If it's a YouTube upscale thing, then I get it.
I'm the only person on my team with a positive kill death ratio. Are you shitting me? And I was
That doesn't matter, bro. You're stat padding.
Oh my god.
It literally doesn't matter.
I was just That's great.
Did you win the game?
That's absolutely great. Wow.
And why is this showing up, by the way? Because every time he goes to the main menu, he needs to like close like 4 or 5 menus. Why is this even happening to him?
Stupid thing. Okay. Very good. Very good. All right, guys. Last 15 or so minutes.
Oh yeah,
Let's
right.
do a couple quick.
We're about to finish
matches. I'm glad I got.
Yeah, I think I'm
place
gonna be done the same time he is done.
In Warzone, I should have won. Okay, maybe I
so.
would have got second, but that guy should have been dead. I got the drop on him and shot him in the face.
No, you didn't.
According to the game. Oh no, you didn't.
No, you didn't. You can rewind your own footage, dumbass.
You're full of shit. You can kiss.
Like I did.
By the way, isn't it nice? The game says everyone I'm playing with is level 1. Look.
Whoa, just like you.
I'm playing with is level 1. Do you believe
Oh, that's
that?
crazy. They're just like you, bro. This is skill-based matchmaking. That's SBMM at its best.
Scrooged is amazing. Scrooged is one of the most original, timely Christmas movies because it turns the Christmas Carol. It turns into a nice.
What are you talking about, bro? I can't hear you. We're dropping off a helicopter.
I think it's one of Bill Murray's best performances.
You legitimately can't hear what he's saying because there's a helicopter going off.
Kill confirmed. Kill them and secure their tags.
Alright, so this is kill confirmed. So he's doing it just so he can level up his gun. That's pretty cringe. But hey, he got a kill, and he confirmed it. He's doing everything
I
wrong.
hit stim, and it didn't
Everything
do it.
right, I
You
mean.
Stim while you shoot.
But then he
I
just
tried.
got killed, so it doesn't
Didn't
matter.
work. I wanted
It
to
just
stim while
negated the
shooting,
positivity.
and I would have killed him if it worked, but he just kind of held it and didn't inject it.
Has he gotten toxic about a bounty yet? No, not really.
Got him.
But I think the bounties only count for Warzone. Because you can't,
That was
you can't
bullshit.
like,
I could hear
you
the
can't
footsteps
promise
over
to
the
give him
tower.
money over
He's not there,
like
then
team
he gets
deathmatch
and
kills.
then his teammates
What?
always-
Everybody would
Teleport
make
you,
10
you
kills
know
in
that?
deathmatch. Does that mean you should give him like $20?
It sucks again.
No, I'm not working on any new songs at the moment. I haven't been doing songs for a while. I don't really have the time. When I have time for
Well, I can't fight you guys
entertainment
at
stuff,
once.
I usually stream
Game.
or play some video games, something like that.
Friendly UAV on station.
Huh?
Oh wow.
Someone else kills me, or what? I don't know. It's fucking trash. I filled him with so many bullets. He should have been down, but the game sucks.
Who did he fill up with bullets? Bro, you have a handgun. It's gonna take a lot more than 2 shots to...
Except that's not where it showed him on the radar. I'm looking for him to come around, and that's not what
What?
the radar said.
The rate... Oh,
Why is
dude,
it spawning me next to them? Why is it spawning me in 2-on-1 situation?
what are you talking about, dude?
That's not where it showed.
So, he... Back-to-back excuses that don't even make any kind of sense.
Him on the radar. I'm looking for
Right? And this excessive excuses makes me want to overanalyze every single play he has. So the radar didn't show the guy on the previous one, sure. Doesn't the radar only show you when you're firing your gun? Unless you got a special perk or something. So right, here we got a guy who is up there. He's up on the window above the bulldozer. He appears and he shoots him in the face. That's fine. Shit happens. It's Call of Duty. This is like the most average kill in Call of Duty. You just shoot somebody in the back. And then we get this, right? He's still making excuses.
That's not where it showed him on the radar.
And now he runs for like 5 seconds straight at full speed.
I'm looking for him to come around, and that's
He jumps out. He's in a completely different area now. He's in a huge open area.
what the radar said.
And there's 2 enemies. that just fold his ass. They just kill him. And that's perfectly fine, because that's what happens when you go into a place that you don't know and you didn't look up, and it's an open spot and you got people against you, right? Perfectly fine. I would have done the same thing. I would have died.
Why is it spawning me next to them?
But the reaction,
Why is it spawning me in 2-on-1 situations?
it's like the game is wrong. The dude was running for like 5 seconds.
What a fucking dumb piece of shit game. God, this
Right.
game sucks ass, man.
Dude, and now the game just straight up sucks ass.
2-in-1 situation. Gee, I wonder why I died.
Why don't you follow your teammates so you can be in
Fucking
2-in-1
moronic
situations? It's just like next gen excuses. This is like 4K 60 FPS excuses.
Confirm that one.
Hey, he killed a guy. Well, somebody saw him, but they couldn't get the kill. Come on, Phil, he's up there. And now he's going up the ladder? Bro, if you don't kill this guy, you're the biggest fucking...
I couldn't
scr-
fire.
Yo,
Are you
what?
shitting me? I
What?
already reloaded it.
Oh, dude. Thank you guys for voting for us to watch, Phil. This is the best shit, man. Instant replay right now. Let's do this. So, we're walking into this warehouse. Somebody shoots him from somewhere. He doesn't know where, but it's on the lower level, right? It's on his level. He doesn't see where they are. That's fine. But then he sees an opponent on top, on the high ground. He shoots. I don't even know how many. Is it 15? Legitimate 15 bullets. The whole magazine. The whole magazine is like bang, bang, bang. 15 rounds. We're reloading. But plot twist, he didn't actually reload, because he was still in the middle of the reload animation while he tried to climb onto the ladder. And I barely ever played Call of Duty multiplayer, and I know this, right? So now we go up the ladder to kill that guy up there. But the guy who initially shot him is still downstairs. And he just kills him.
I couldn't fire. Are you shitting me? I already reloaded it. I reloaded the gun, climbed the ladder, and the game forced a second fucking reload.
Oh, what a cool story, bro. What a story, Mark.
Fucking piece of shit. This game is terrible. A second fucking
What a story,
reload
Mark.
required, according to the game.
A second reload
trash.
required. Doesn't understand what went wrong. Dude, I should have been reloading while I'm climbing the ladder. Why don't I have 4 hands? Like normal people.
Hostiles launched the cruise missile.
Oh, and he... This was karma. This was karma. Look at this. So somebody else gets the kill, right? Somebody else gets the kill, and he swipes the dog tags.
Hostiles
He swipes the tags and immediately gets nuked.
launched the cruise missile.
He gets blown up with a fucking Predator missile. Look at this. It's beautiful.
UAV active.
He wanted to get that tag so bad, that like 50 XP. He needed it so bad.
Still up there. Okay.
Okay, come on, man. Try to help out your team. You lost 2 of your guys. Oh my god.
What am I
Oh
supposed
my. Oh, Jesus
do?
Christ.
You saw how when he landed, he was teleporting all over instead of being
Yeah,
in
yeah,
position?
yeah.
Can't do anything about
Yeah,
that.
totally.
You can't shoot
He got 2 of his guys killed because he didn't help them. And then he got killed himself because he's using a sidearm. He's literally nerfing his own team.
someone who teleports because the game is.
He's bottlenecking the whole game. And that's why they're losing right now. If we gotta be honest, he is one of the main reasons they're losing. Oh my god, Phil. And now he's gonna try and hit people from long range with the gun. Is that what he's... Whoa! Good play. That was a good play. He saw the guy from far ahead. He positioned himself. He killed him. Good play.
Just keep giving them kill streaks. Just keep giving them kill streak after kill streak that they didn't earn because your game's a laggy piece of garbage.
Right, right, right. Oh, that guy thought he could hide, huh?
They keep spawning on top of each other so they get free kills. Amazing gameplay. Huh?
Why does he think that guy spawned there? I think he just came out there from somewhere. So here you got this guy here, right? In the grass? Sure, that's cool. Let's get him killed. Why did this freeze? And then the other guy just came out of somewhere. I don't know. Anyways, we're not gonna nitpick that much.
When I fill your body with bullets, please fucking die. There, you stupid idiot.
No, I don't think there has been a single death where he didn't complain about something. Not like a single one. It was always something. Somebody spawning somewhere, somebody twisting their body to the side or landing somehow. It's just like bizarre excuses on top of bizarre excuses.
Confirmed.
I would actually be impressed. Guard the tags, bro. Guard the tags. There was a guy that died. And now there's an enemy there. He spotted him, but the enemy saw him too, and now he's just camping. He's camping with a handgun. Like a semi-automatic handgun. Hey! Yo! He got a kill!
Copy that. UAV.
He got a kill, a UAV?
30 seconds remain.
Did he kill that second guy?
He didn't die! I filled him with bullets and someone
you
else
didn't, bro.
killed me.
Let's actually see what really happened here. Especially when he claims he filled somebody with bullets. Spoilers, he actually didn't. Alright, he didn't get a single shot on target, by the way. Not a single hit mark, as you can see. Oh, then we got some. We got a couple of them, yeah. He hit him a few times, but it wasn't enough. It's a handgun. What did he expect?
And someone else killed me. Oh
When he
my
gets shot at,
God.
he runs around
It's
like a
such
chicken
bad
with its head
game.
cut off.
It's so
He
bad.
has a
At least I
complaint
got
after every single kill. He can't just say you got me once.
Yeah, for real. It's like his ego is gonna explode if he says if he gives credit to somebody. You know, just say, yeah, you killed me, man. Good shot. That's it. And he lost because he was feeding the whole time.
What can you do?
What's the chance he got the most deaths? Oh, they're not gonna say it. He got 14 kills. Well, there were some guys that were pretty bad. Like this last dude, he got like 470 points.
Tried my best. I got second place,
But bro, like DSP was feeding as hell.
but
I don't even know how he got second place. He must be playing with a bunch of Jades.
shit, you know you could do about it. So I'm filling them with handgun bullets.
He's
and they're
filling
like,
them. They're getting filled.
Being filled.
Filled with bullets.
It doesn't hurt. Oh man. Well, I received a final contribution of $15.
The final contribution. It's the
$15
final
for 15
contribution.
minutes. Thank you to $15 for 15 minutes for the $15 tip.
Da-da-da-da.
$15.
Oh.
Dollars.
Did he got the most deaths award?
It doesn't hurt.
He actually got it. Yeah, of course. 21 deaths. He was straight up feeding. He got more deaths than anybody on both teams. He's the only guy to have more than 20 deaths. More than 19.
Oh man. Well, I received a
So actually, yeah, he was hey, thanks for everybody remembering, renewing, because it's 2 a.m. It usually happens at 2 a.m. So I'm gonna pause the alerts for now because it's gonna get obnoxious. But anyways, look at this. So he got 14 kills in 21 deaths. He literally was like the worst guy on the team. Yeah, he got a bunch of score because he was trying to farm in stat pad. But come on.
final contribution of $15. 8-3 premiering.
The final
Street Fighter 6
contribution.
Master Run with Dalsim.
Master
Again,
Run.
the Master on the late stream. Tuesday will be more RoboCop, Rogue City paired.
Come Tuesday? Yeah, this is too choppy. So it's over. The stream is over. His stream is over. My stream is over.
With Like a Dragon Gaiden.
It's just over in general. He did terrible at Warzone. If he shows up on pre-stream, god damn it, I'm sorry. If he shows up on pre-stream tomorrow telling you that he did amazing, he's a fraud, he's a liar, and he's a bullshit artist. That didn't happen. He was trash. it's over. Thanks everybody for watching. Come again next time. We got TBS tomorrow. I'm probably gonna do the react unless something comes up, but I'm not exactly sure. I don't know. We'll see. And that's it. Yong out.
Fuck all you hoes! Detroit till I die, motherfucker! And you social media trolls, y'all can suck on these nuts! That's what's up! We be home!